Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? I want to give some more people the opportunity to come on. Hope you guys are doing okay tonight. I'm coming on kind of late tonight. Let me see who is in the room. Let me see. I see Natural Born Queen, Devin McCarter, Miss Phyllis. I see Jeff, Little Miss Muffin. I see Black Swan, Leo Thompson, and Miss Diane. Um, let's see. I see the numbers starting to go up. Who else is in here? Okay, I see Diane Bowens and Diane Wright. How is everybody doing tonight? We're going to give some more people the opportunity to come in here. I think this is going to be a good show tonight, a fun show. Well, somewhat fun, because, hey, Miss Shantae. She said, holla, me, amiga. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. How is everybody doing? I got some people that's going to come up on the panel tonight. Hey, Nakia. Augusta, Georgia in the house. I got quite a few people from Augusta to come up in here. I hope you guys doing good tonight, y'all. It means hello, my friend. Okay. That's all right. All right, you guys. I hope that you guys had a good Friday. I know Fridays are always anticipated, especially if you work like Monday through Friday. Unfortunately for me, like I've had chill days for like the last few days, which is good. But I was always, just doing something around the house. I do some videos, do something around the house, right? But starting to, tomorrow, we're gonna be humping for a few days. Hello, Miss Michelle, Miss Yolanda. Yep. Tonight, you guys, I guess before I get into what we're gonna talk about, I guess I forgot to because I was running around kind of doing some stuff before I got on here. So hey Mississippi Mud. Okay, Miss Deborah says she's listening in the bushes. I just want to ask God to cover everybody on here and all evil eyes that lurk in here, that come in here with evil intentions. May every curse spoken, every witch that comes in here with any curses and any spells, may it be reversed back to them, and they see it back in 30 days. Okay, so every curse will be reversed, and everything that they spoke out over me or anybody that means well in my chat, may they see it back in less than 30 days, them or anybody around them. Okay, so you have to be careful about just speaking out stuff, trying to come up against people that have not done anything to you. Because some of these folks just want some favor from other people, or they do it for some money. Okay. So be careful about what you put into the atmosphere. Hey, Miss Joy Loves God. Y'all, that's one of my new moderators. Hey, Miss Barbara. Okay, you guys. Tonight I want to talk about Trapboy Freddy's. Of course, we know his studios got raided, right? One of his studios got raided, and I've been hearing that it was his studio and Yellow Boy Breezy or Beezy's studio also. And then I was looking at something today, and I saw where they're saying that 6 more trap houses allegedly that was his was raided. I'm sure y'all have already seen the videos. But I'm going to pull it up. And of course, Y'all know that Charleston White claims that Charleston White had made a video, y'all, a few days before, saying that he would get the trap houses shut down. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Okay, here it is, right here. Hey, Miss Catalaya. He said CW put him out there. Miss Catalaya, did you get that? Did you get what I sent to you? Hold on, you guys. I'm getting ready to.
The DEA raided a popular recording studio, KFI, that brings in some of the top rappers in the nation.
A lot of local rappers, a lot of famous rappers from other states. We done linked up with a lot of different people here.
This is video from inside the studio from a recent WFAA interview. The raid caught some in the industry by surprise.
This is mind-boggling. I didn't even know.
We watched as they hauled away cars and arrested multiple people. Sources tell WFAA this was a lengthy investigation that lasted months. At least 9 places were raided across North Texas. Sources say they confiscated guns and drugs at various locations. Federal authorities would only confirm that there was an operation but provided no details. We caught up with Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia, who also wouldn't give specifics but said anytime you take drugs off the streets, it helps bring down violent crime in the city.
We do have a drug sales problem in our city. And unfortunately, those individuals are often involved with firearms as they're engaging in drug sales.
One of the owners of the KFI studios, Nico, told us the people involved were patrons and tenants of the building and did not involve the owners. He said no KFI management or owners were involved in illegal activity. None of us have been placed under arrest or investigation. Those arrested will be in federal court Friday morning for their first appearances. Sources say the indictments will be released and will detail a large-scale narcotics operation. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez.
Okay. Now, many are saying allegedly that was they're saying that was one of the, that studio was more like a trap house, you know. Hold on one second. Catalina, did you get it? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I sent something. Okay, I did. I sent it. Now, a lot of people are saying that they feel like, Charleston White may have did that, but you all heard them say that wasn't. I was going to say that's why, I titled it like that. Did Charleston White do that? Charleston White made that video the other day. Not unless if he did it, that means he would have had to have been working with them for months, because that's not something that they just do. Like he call in and they just do it within a couple days. They would have had to be up under surveillance for a minute. You know what I mean? When they went in there, they said that they seized cars and stuff like that. That means that they've been watching them for a while. It's that maybe Charleston White been working with them for a while though, allegedly. If that is what happened. If that is what happened, I want to show that video. Charleston White is funny to me, y'all. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? So y'all couldn't hear it? Okay. Hold on, because I'm trying to do two things at one time. Hold on 1 second. Um, I'm trying to get okay. Okay, Cadillac, I did. That's the one. That is the one. That's the exact one. Okay, I did again. So you couldn't hear it? Okay, hold on. Now I'm getting ready to pull it and let me see. Hold on for a second, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it from his page. I think Charleston White had gone live on Instagram when he said that when he addressed Trapboy Freddy. Um, because I see it on other people's pages. I be halfway scared to show stuff from other people's pages from on YouTube because they'll strike your page. They'll go pull it from somebody else's page and then strike your page. I was trying to find it on Charleston White's page. If I'm gonna get struck, I'd rather he do it for his video. Um, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So y'all, do y'all think that Charleston White was the one that turned Trapboy Freddy in? Because I'm hearing now that 8 more trap houses, or 7 more, was it, was raided. Hold on, let me pull that up. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm scared to mess with some of these folks' stuff because they took it off of Charleston White's page and put it on their page. And if I play it, what they'll do is they'll try to strike my page, and it ain't even on their video. I was looking for some. I was looking for. It must have came from his Instagram, because I really did want to play that. I did. That Tiger told him, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What I think is, and this is just what I think. When they went to his house and searched his house and they found that tiger, somebody sent them over there. That means that they was really already watching him. They had already been watching him, and I'm sure they had been watching him for months. Now they say they didn't know that the tiger was there. We don't know. We don't know. I'm sure whoever helped to line him up and sent them folks there, I'm sure that they might have told him if they had been in his house, and it was probably somebody right around him. For some reason, I don't believe that Charleston White was the one that sent them. I know a lot of people say that they do. I tend to believe, because see, Charleston White don't know enough about their affairs, not unless he's dealing with somebody on the inside. You know what I mean? He might have heard by third party, not unless he's dealing with somebody that's on the inside that deals with them. But I tend to think, because you got the SWAT involved, like this investigation. Hey, eBay. I kind of think whoever it is that's lining them up, it's usually always somebody that's close to you, that's right around you. Let's see. Monica says, Black Swan, hey sugar. Let's see. That tiger told on Trapboy Freddy. Yeah, it did. Let's see. Charleston White told him that he would hit every trap house that he had. He did say that, though. He did say that, and it's ironic that after he said it, that happened, right? And you have to understand that the feds pay close attention to social media. That's the reason why when these people get hit up on social media, I don't feel sorry for them. It be plain arrogance, okay, to sit up and do illegal stuff on social media, like you untouchable, right? So a lot of people, maybe if if Charleston White told on them, he had to have been working with them, because they normally set up shop and kind of watch you for a while, okay? Either that, or when he said it, after he said that, they decided we might need to move in, because they might get spooked by his threats. I don't know. And start moving stuff around. Joy Loves God says, Jay Nyla getting the reward money on that one. What's up, T? And Dolph cousin Bank was just leaving that studio when he got busted. Really? So he did. They didn't get him, did they? Rest in peace, young Dolph. Y'all, please hit the like button. Yeah, rest in peace to Mo3. Mo3 coming for them. It's a matter of time. And he did mention about Mo3. He did mention that they, allegedly, but he wouldn't have been the first one to say that. There have been many people to say that they feel like something, some people in that camp kind of line Mo3 up. You've heard numerous people say that. If it's true, Is it true? I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. But you've heard a lot of people say that there's a lot of speculation um, that he was set up and that those were some of the people that set them up. And I kind of think, just from what I can see on the outside looking in, because I don't live in Dallas, but from what I can see, there's kind of like a division as it relates to that. A lot of people kind of want to see some stuff happen to them because they feel like they were involved. They may have been involved, and I have to say allegedly, to what happened to Mo3. Although, two people have already been arrested. I've heard quite a few stories, about what happened to Mo3, and that there were quite a few people that helped to line him up. Um, the only thing that I know about Mo3 is that he was extremely talented. I haven't, I kind of, listen to different people that vlog about it, and different people from out of Dallas that actually, have heard a little bit more because they live in Dallas about what happened to Mo3. No, they ain't get him, but he was there. Okay, they had something to do with it. E Baby says they had something to do with it, and I'm gonna say this now. Um, I was looking at an interview that Yellow Beezy did. Okay, Yellow Beezy is the young man that I saw. He used to come to Memphis a lot. He was he hung out with Truly a Mafia. Because Teasy had a birthday party, and he had Yellow Beezy one year, and Yellow Beezy performed at his birthday party, and Straight Drop was there, Teasy was there. I think that's on Auntie Fee's page. I wish I could pull it up. I need to call her and ask her if I could pull that up. And so that story is deep. And T after that put him on his shirt song by Trap. I said, ain't no way he was talking about 3. And after that, put him on his shirt song by Trap. Oh wow. He was hating on Mo3 real bad. So who did Mo3 have the issues with? Because I've heard people go from Trapboy Freddy to Yellow Beezy. Or was it both of them? Was it both of them? Because I actually thought it was more so with Yellow Beezy. Y'all gonna have to tell me a little bit more about that. Okay, so it was both of them. Okay. Okay, so it was both. Yellow Beezy and Trap and Go Yayo. Okay. And so that's why they're saying that they lined him up. They lined him up. Okay. So do y'all think that Charleston White actually was the person that for me personally, maybe if he was the person, that means that he had to have been working with them months prior. He actually made the threat the other day and threatened to do it. You know what I mean? He threatened to do it. But that don't mean nothing, you know. It won't. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you again. That's weird. Okay, I just sent it again. Okay. But I do know that Yellow Beezy, um, hung out with Straight Dropping, and that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I guess they were all in the um I guess they all wanted to be in the music industry or whatever. No, they was watching them. Yeah, I think they was watching them. That's what I think. I think they was already watching them, and because we already know how close attention the feds pay to the internet, okay? With Charleston White saying that, I'm sure they already know who Charleston White is. With him threatening to do that, I don't know. Maybe they felt like they needed to move in. Before they start moving stuff after he made that threat. I don't know. No, he is not the person. He just told them they were coming. Okay, so you thought that that was his way of telling them that they was coming, Catalea. Gregory says Charleston has a death wish. I definitely think that after this situation, I think that Charleston White should be extremely careful because I think that, even though, a lot of people, I look at Charleston White as being, a lot of the stuff he says is funny. A lot of it is, I can't get with, he's too abrasive on some of it, but I can see them being ignorant and trying to do something to him. I definitely think at this point he needs to watch his back, Gregory. I agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that one. Them feds ain't playing. It's Rico. I'm telling y'all, them feds is out there spinning for real, y'all. They out there spinning for real. So, you know, I think it's all just a matter of time. Even in well, we already know it's gonna happen in Memphis, but Tambora said that was a warning. Yeah, I mean they went into Trapboy Freddy's house. Somebody is working with them. And whoever it is that's working with them is working strictly really on Trapboy Freddy, which means it's probably somebody in his camp. It usually always is. Um Charleston White t-shirts are on pre-order. Trust me, he been doing the most. So a lot of people think that it was Charleston White. I don't know if it was him because I mean, I don't know. Like I said, that would mean that he would have had to have been working with them for months. Feds don't set up investigations for 2 or 3 days. They watch you for months. That's why their stuff is always extremely, the majority of the time is they have a 99% conviction rate because they sometimes look at what the YSL case, they watched them for 10 years. It's going to take a miracle for them to get up out of this. Them two probably in jail. That's possible. Charleston White says snitches are supposed to get stitches, but he don't have any, so he's snitching. Charleston gave them a warning. Tambora says that Charleston gave them a warning. It's never good to make that many enemies with guys that are known for putting bags on people and backdooring people. I agree with you on that, Neo. I absolutely agree. Even though I don't feel like Charleston White sent them, I think that they were already up under investigation. I definitely think at this point, because I don't know how ignorant they are. I don't know how ignorant they are, but if they do something to them, it's just going to seal whatever it is, whatever them, make their demise faster. I'll say that. But they might try to do something to them to prove a point to somebody. They don't really know who it is that's snitching. It's got to be somebody close to them, but they'll mess around and kill him to try to, because sometimes in the minds of a fool, they feel like if I do this to this person, whoever it is, it might scare them, into not saying anything. When in all truth and actuality, they being watched closely, and it's just gonna seal their fate faster. But people don't think like that. Anybody that puts themselves on the front line has to be cautious. That's true. Feds come to end it, not figure stuff out. I agree. Not to figure stuff out. When they raid, they've already got it figured out. So I think with Charleston White, Charleston White definitely needs to be careful. I think that he should be careful. I do. And his wife, his family, you know. Miss T, he has so many enemies they won't know who to look at. I agree. Um they well, he's got a lot of enemies, but I think the people that's got a history of putting bags on top of people's heads, um if something happened to him, I would think that they would definitely pay close attention to that group of people as well as Soldier Boy. I'm gonna say that. Feds not coming if they don't have enough to indict. They win 93% of the cases. Yeah. Y'all, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Let's see, we got 49 likes, y'all. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. We should have 90 likes. We got 90 people in here. We should have 90 likes. That is what makes the video circulate. So do that for me and hit the like button. It helps the videos to circulate, okay? So let's get that up. Yeah, but people tough until they face life. I agree with you on that, Tambora. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I could see an ending. I don't know which one is going to be, but I can just see an ending coming. You know, for one of them, it's probably gonna be for both of them in the end. But I'm talking about as far as Yellow Beezy and Trapboy Freddy. And it seems to me that they've really kind of zoned in on Trapboy Freddy. Um, yeah. If Dolph, Nipsey, and Mo3 got set up, then they would set up anyone. Lurkers get the likes up. Absolutely. Hey, player call.
What's poppin'?
Um, uh, let's see. Gregory says, Misty, have you been following the R. Kelly trial? Not a whole lot, but I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look more into that. I haven't been following his trial a whole lot. Um, Even though I can say that I will say this about R. Kelly. R. Kelly is not the only person that should be in jail. I think a lot of those parents that took their daughters to him and sold his daughters to him in hopes of fame and money, they should be in the cells right next to him, as well as those record execs that actually for many years went out and got those girls for him. What's going on, player call?
I can't call it slow motion on the grind. How you been?
Good. So
See,
what
you
you
been dropping back to back today.
I'm telling you, that's because I got a busy weekend.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So what you think about so I decided to just drop back to back today, do it live today, because I'm probably gonna get the opportunity to do maybe one short video tomorrow, because you already know that I got to be on my creepy crawl stuff. We got to be on our creepy crawl stuff for the weekend, for the next few days.
Yeah, see, boy, I told you don't never take this suit off.
And for those of you all that, when I say creepy crawl, I'm talking about we have to do surveillances. So what you think about because they'll be saying she doing some creepy stuff. You know how people try to turn stuff around. We have to go undercover.
Today you throw your own self in a trick bag though when you were talking about Snoop banging.
What'd I say?
So like next people gonna think me and God his parents or something like that.
Yeah. I definitely said, I said he could be, he's young enough to be our child. And I thought when that guy brought that up, I was like, oh my God, I definitely said that wrong. I meant to say separately, he's young enough to be his daddy, he's young enough to be my son. That's it. I definitely said that wrong. Yeah. So what you think? Do you think Charleston White was the one that lined him up?
I ain't sure. Kind of fill me in about that, because I really haven't been just paying attention to that. Like, I seen it, but I didn't see what was going on with Charleston White though.
I want to play the video. Hold on, that banner too long. I don't like long banners that take up the I want to play. I'm gonna play the video, and if they ask me to remove it, I will. Of Charleston White. Hold on 1 second. But it's getting tough in these YouTube streets, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. You better know it.
I think this is it. Okay, here it is, right here, y'all. I'm getting ready to just show it. I'm sure everybody already seen it, but
Boy Freddy got the fentanyl pills at the weed house over there in the school zone. You better leave me alone, nigga. You Oak Cliff niggas. You nigga weed houses that get shut down fucking with me. Yeah, how y'all trying to pay motherfucker to kill me like y'all did Mo3? But nigga, you won't be able to get me. Cause I'm gonna get your asses shut down. Shut down, nigga. Yeah, feds go blitz like a motherfucker. That's fentanyl, them fentanyl pills, nigga. Over there in the school zone. God damn it, motherfucker. Everybody know Trapboy Freddy got the fentanyl pills at the weed house over there in the school zone. You better leave me alone, nigga. You Oak Cliff niggas.
See, I think this self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory.
I don't know. For the fans to move in, or they
Well, let me say this: the
have
police might don't
already.
move in, but shit, the undercover police gonna probably move in.
You two hotcakes. I don't know though. For the fans to move in, they had to have already been watching. Don't you think so? That he said that just the other day, and they moved in when yesterday. And I hear today they went and got what rated 6 or 7 more of their houses.
Ooh.
Not unless he was already working with them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I kind of think he was doing a little bullshit.
Yeah, then when that other incident happened, they already been had they eye on him, so like this shit probably was coming anyway though.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it was already coming.
Yeah. Cause one thing about it, like when you selling dope, like nines they go get you right out the bat. They go wait a minute. They gonna know where you getting it from, how much you getting it, damn near how much money you making.
She said, the hotcake said, not mad at him. He said, Neo says Charleston White talks shit. What's that? Shiggity. Then says that he will call the police. And when they respond, he makes the call.
Well, I guess the good part is he doing it in their face and not behind their back.
I'm telling you, Miss Tiny, they can say what they want to say. He fun. Listen, and then after the, I want to show that other video so bad I couldn't find it. I'm gonna look for it though. When the house was raided, he was sitting at home eating greens and chicken and stuff, and said, "I told y'all I was gonna call him." So do you think they'll mess around? But you see, he's kind of like a comedian. Do you think that he putting himself in danger? You don't think they'll go do nothing to him, do you?
I ain't gonna even answer that.
Yeah, Joel loves God. That lets you know they was already watching. I believe that they was already watching.
Yeah.
I believe they was already watching. Let's see. The media and the internet made it easier for the police. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. E-Baby said he's the police. A lot of people have said that he is the police, but I mean, he said himself. I mean, he don't hide it though.
Yeah.
He don't hide it. Let me see if I can find that other video where he's saying that hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. I wish I could find that video. Hold on for a second, y'all. I think a lot of this stuff be on his Instagram. That's what I think. Yeah, I think a lot of it be on his Instagram. It's funny I can't find those videos. I think they take them down fast as they put them up.
Someone do.
Hold on. I wanted to show that video where he was sitting there at his table and he said, I told y'all I was going to call him. The only thing that kind of bothers me about that is that, I feel like a lot of those young men right now are running scared and they don't really know who's telling. And they might do something to him. I really don't believe that he was the person. I really don't believe that he was the one that, made that call. I think that they was already watching him. That's the reason why they went over there to Trapboy Freddy's house. Hold on, I'm trying to pull that up. I seen you last night on this page. I'm done. I'm hollering. I seen you last night on this page. I'm done. I'm hollering. You see me last night on what page? People will come out for little or no money at all. People are that hungry. Man, I'm from Texas. He ain't do that shit. They been watching. This just a good time. I'm telling you, that's what I believe. I believe they've been watching. I don't believe because he said that just the other day. He said it just the other day. So and they probably been watching them for months.
Yeah, he might just knew what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, please hit the like button. He was riding through Oak Cliff a couple of days ago. He was riding through Oak Cliff a couple days talking smack. He not scared. I'm not scared for him. Well, he says himself he don't think that the dudes from Oak Cliff would do anything to him or ain't gonna do nothing to him or something. He was saying. Yeah, please hit the like button. But John Johnson says that he's from Texas. He ain't do that. No, when they went in there and raided his house, I knew some more stuff was probably going to come because somebody that's close to him is more than likely, talking. Somebody might be trying to get some time cut or in some trouble. I mean, you never know, because usually if they start raiding trap houses like that, the only way that they would know about something like that, somebody is telling them that knows.
Yep.
And I don't believe Philip, I just don't believe that Charleston White knows about all of their trap houses. He's probably, heard about it, third party stuff. But for them to go and raid it, that's somebody that knows exactly what's going on, and they set up surveillance. Okay? And been watching those trap houses. Rocky Hanley, what are you talking about? You seen me last night on what page? On this page? I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. But I want to go on into talking about Duke the jeweler. See, I'm having technical difficulties on my end. I don't know what's going on with my email. I see the link. I just can't open. Okay. I'm going to go on into talking about Duke the jeweler. What you think about that situation, Player Cole?
Man, that was a real messed up situation right there. Say it, you heard me.
Mm-hmm. You think he was set up?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
But a lot of the dudes that was around him, they say they supposed to have had a whole lot of money.
Them be the ones pulling the move. Trying to tell you. And it'd be easy for them to do it because people
Thank you, Diane. Cool fellas, the Tamara to channel. I apologize to you, lady, for speaking too soon and disrespecting. She said nothing wrong. Okay, cool fella, no problem. I want to pull that up. Okay, to the lady yesterday. I remember. I'm happy that you apologized to her. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting ready to pull it up. Monica says Jay Prince wanted his money. Jay Prince wanted his money back.
Then he probably like some people when they shooting dice, they are hit and quit.
Hold on. Can y'all let me know if y'all can see it? Can y'all see that video?
Yeah, popped at the concert, man. His feet. Wow.
Oh my God.
There you go, man.
Look like 3 shots to the cheek.
Wow.
Prayers for his family.
Oh my God. I did not know. Did y'all see that?
Yep.
I was trying to show. I didn't know that she had that. Hold on. Let me go back up. I was trying to show.
There's no future in cool. That's a trend. That's a fad.
Hold on, y'all. I was trying to start when he was around the tape. Okay. Now that's him right there. Of course, this J. Prince Jr. I don't know who the rest of those people are. I was trying to see the video when he pulled his money out and how those dudes was looking when he was standing at that table with his money out. But you guys, that's Sandra Rose. Make sure y'all go and go to Sandra Rose channel. But I had no idea that they had video of him like that. Oh my God. I did not know that. I never would have played that. I did not know that. Philip says, looked like he was winning the money, had two hands of money. Yeah. They said he won $100,000 of J. Prince money. And when he was robbed, allegedly, you know, they said he was robbed of that money. Plus, he had on $1 million worth of jewelry. They got him for that. Because he looked like he was laying there with no shirt on, don't it?
Yeah, that was a backdoor move.
Yeah, that was definitely a backdoor move. And they took his cell phone. So it was a reason why they took that cell phone, but they ought to be able to, you know, trace some stuff from that. But you all see how Boosie was standing behind Duke. Did you? I don't know. How do y'all feel about what Boosie said? You know, there was people saying that nobody ever mentioned Boosie's cousin. Boosie mentioned his own cousin. Do you think that was a slick move on his cousin, or he just kind of slipped up? The news said he was 29 years old. He was only 29 years old. Oh my God. He was a young man. Catalea says, yes, ma'am, and Tamoy, he was hovering over him. Oh, to just kill somebody in cold blood like that. Karma is going to be really bad for some people when it comes back around. I pray the Most High has his family wrapped in his arms. I wish I hadn't seen that, but some of our youth needs to know that the end is the end. Absolutely. Boosie phony. Hold on. Boosie phony is obvious. Even if he didn't set it up, he knew something was coming. I'm doing good. Cool fella says Axe Baton Rouge. Monica says Special Agent Terrence Boosie Hatch was undercover, so he had to say something so his cover isn't blown. So many demons just walking around living it up. I agree. But Boosie and them can do what they want. Boosie nephew did that, if you ask me, just off how he was staring at Duke at the Dude game. Did you watch Boosie getting pulled over last Friday? I didn't. Somebody said that Boosie got pulled over last Friday and he was quiet as a church house mouse. You know, he had been cutting up real bad. But he was quiet. I really want to see that one. But I do want to show this. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so glad that y'all reminded me. This is what I want to show. Hold on. I'm getting ready to put this. So, Player Code, you was in the rap game. Which would you rather? Which is worse, the rap game or the streets?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Rap is the streets, ain't it?
Yeah. The only kind of thing different is the rap game money legit. And that's only to a certain extent, because after so long, these artists, they get involved in all type of stuff.
Wow. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all remember Boosie's artist? Her name was Kashay Roy Lee. She was Boosie's artist, and then she just kind of disappeared. You know, remember she made all those accusations against him? Hold on one second. That's the young lady that used to be a Lil Boosie's artist. Hold on, y'all. Just listen to what she got to say. We're taking her too long to talk.
I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna go public. I wasn't gonna talk about the shit. But I'm at the point where I really don't give a fuck no more. Once you playing with my life, when you play with my life, this shit go to a whole nother level. This shit is real. I can't speak too much right now, but I'm gonna go live again later. But this man did put out a hit on me. He trying to fucking kill me. Trying to take me away from my family. And all I wanted to do was live my fucking dream. That's why you motherfuckers, you gotta watch what you get yourself into. You hear me? This shit is fucking real. This shit is real. This man put out a hit on me. And I'm gonna tell you why later. I can't right now. I gotta fucking keep my fucking head on the swivel right now. I don't have no fucking body to protect me. I'm doing this shit on my own. I've been out here on my own. Y'all motherfuckers be so quick to praise a motherfucker. This man is the fucking devil. He is the devil. Do you hear me? And the reason why he want to kill me is because I know too much. This time I'd have been around him. The time that I've been in his house, I've seen so much shit that you wouldn't even fucking believe. And that's why he trying to kill me, because he didn't want me to go public. He didn't want me to go public. But God saved me. That's why I wasn't on fucking social media. And I'm still finna get off of social media. I give up on this music. I'm done fucking This shit is gonna cost me my life for no reason. All them fucking videos and shit that y'all hear about this man, that shit is fucking real. Do you hear me? I hear you.
Wow. Y'all, that was a young lady that was sometime back. This was some years back that was signed to Lil Boosie's label. And y'all heard what she said. She was alleging that, that he had put a hit on her. And he had put a hit on her because she had seen him do so much stuff. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, but Prescott, I mean, you can't say that it's not true. Okay. This lady has not, she got off of social media because see, when I was hearing people ask about, what happened to the young lady that he signed before? They was like, she's been missing. She has not been on social. She said she was getting off of social media and going into hiding. Okay. And nobody has seen her since. So, Michael Prescott said maybe they could have had a relationship. Who's to say that they did not have a relationship, an intimate relationship? But because they had an intimate relationship, it does not mean that that it didn't happen. But it is allegedly. The young lady. I mean, just in my opinion, I believe it. I don't know it to be true, but what she says is believable. And this was years back. I don't know, but what, 5 years back? So I don't know. That's what she was saying about little Boosie. She said he's a devil. So I mean, it makes you wonder. They probably right. Prescott, where is she now? She said that she was getting off of social media. I've been hearing people on social media asking about this young lady. They said she has not been on social media since she last made that video. And let me see when this video was made. Let me go back and see. It was made, back in 2018. It was made back in 2018. What's that? What, 4 years ago? Man, we have to get these dudes out our community. I agree. Get the freaks out the community. She hasn't been seen since. I've been hearing people on social media because I didn't even know who she was, asking about whatever happened to that young lady. She said she was going into hiding. And a lot of people say, I mean, you said that he was intimate with her. That sounds about right. That's how she would have been able to see a whole lot of what she said she's seen. According to her, allegedly, he's the devil. And everything that those people said that he did, whatever that was. Honestly, it's going to happen probably. A good reference movie book is Simone. I don't know if she had parents or not. She said she had loved ones. She said he was trying to take her away from her loved ones. I don't know. When you say she has a social security card, what do you mean by that though? Okay. Anyways, you guys, y'all please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. we was talking about Duke the jeweler. A lot of people, quite a few people, was saying that that he was set up. And I've heard a lot of people talk about how little Boosie seems to be right in the midst of quite a bit of stuff. Like I was saying on another video, he seems to be right in the midst of this. Like I said, I had always liked Lil Boosie's music in the past, especially like a lot of his older stuff. He's Lil Boosie is a talented rapper. He's had some really good songs, that were hits. This situation happened with Young Dolph, it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of turned me off. And you hear people say, it seems like when something happens, especially something tragically happens to some of these rappers, lately he has tended to be the one right in the midst of everything. So, I don't know, Player Cole, you think Lil Boosie putting himself in danger? Or do you think they setting Lil Boosie up? You think they setting him up to try to make him look bad?
Man, their reputation go a long way. I'm just gonna say that.
Let's see. Pamela says Michael Prescott is a Boosie rider. And yes, do you remember why he was locked up on death row and how he got out? Boosie is all that they say. But his day will come. Then she is real and can be found. Maybe she don't want to be found. She said she didn't want to be found. So you
saying the girl missing?
Yeah, they said she hadn't been on social media. I think she just hasn't been on social media. A lot of people ask about her. She said she was getting on social media. A lot of people said that she has not been, seen since that day. She's been missing since that day, but it could be that she has just gone missing on social media. Of course, if somebody feels like somebody is actively trying to take their life, she seemed to be upset to me. She said, trying to take me away from my family and everything. So, yes, Boosie is a snake. He is in it all the way. All the greats they set up. They ain't set now. Michael Prescott, everybody ain't being set up. Some they have set up, but everybody ain't being set up. Dolph left so many clues and setting things up to where you could see who the devils are. He doesn't need any help with looking bad. I don't think so either. He disrespected his own daughter. What did he say about his daughter? I didn't get that. I didn't see it.
Called her a bitch.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my. Were they arguing or something and he said that?
I forget what was going on, but it was some back and forth Instagram shit.
Well, he don't have respect for women at all. I guess to include his own daughter. Her family isn't calling, so they disappeared also. They might have. No disrespect or negativity meant, but her rant felt a little like other crack paranoid rants I've heard. But her truth is her truth. She didn't sound like she was on crack. Looked like she was on crack to me. Camera social media exposing these celebrities. Yeah, social media is doing a number on these celebrities. I think it is. What you think, Player Cole? You think social media is exposing the celebrities?
Yeah, it's exposing the whole game, really. Just think before social media wasn't around, you really just didn't know the artists like that. You only knew about the music and what they told you in interviews. Everything else was a mystery.
Yeah, most of these killings are setups. Trust me, they even do bill to kills on rappers. They sign them and kill them fast. Well, I've heard that a lot of these labels are signing just for the insurance money. Okay. Michael Prescott, everybody's character ain't being assassinated. some of this stuff is true on some of these people. In another video, she was crying and hoping for forgiveness. I cried with her. It was very sad. Boosie's son want to be a girl too. His baby mom been told y'all about him. Wow. Didn't his baby mama testify against him in a trial?
Yeah, I think one on there. Yeah.
Luke was definitely set up. No way that happens like that with people around and not checking on him. Hold on, let me see if I could pull up that video. I think I got the video.
Shit, I don't know what happened to him, bro. He was walking to his car or something, some dude tried to rob him. Some dudes tried to rob him. See, some dudes had tried to rob me and walked off by himself, bro. I had just met dude yesterday. Try to rob dude, man. Dude must ain't get up.
Folks with flight Zach, we're number 2 for departure. Flight attendants, please bear the captain.
Just met dude. Yeah, that's up, bro. We was in a garage. He must have walked outside to the parking lot. We was in a garage. We heard the shots. But it like they was far away in the parking lot. Must have went to his car or something, bro. Dude was finna make a piece for him too. Damn. Nah, we went to a concert. Me and Plies had a concert last night. Shit must have happened when everybody was walking to the car.
Okay. Let me see.
Hey, the internet, y'all got us all the way up, man. We met that dude, Duke the Jeweler, the night before. We was gambling. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we under the garage. Dude went to his car by himself and walked down to the parking lot. That's when somebody tried to rob him and killed the dude. What the hell my 19-year-old cousin gonna try to rob and kill somebody? Bro, we getting money, man. We getting money. That ain't our stilo. As a boss, I ain't letting that go down like that, man. This dude finna make me a piece. So y'all need to kill that. That's bad low, man. Don't put us in nothing with no bad low. It's bad low, man. Bad low, man. Straight up, this bad low. Kill it.
He said that's bad low, man. He said that's bad low. Don't put them in there. I don't know. I've heard people say over social media that nobody ever mentioned his cousin. He mentioned, his cousin. So do y'all think he was throwing his cousin up under the bus, or do y'all think that was a slip up? Have y'all heard did anybody else mention his cousin? Was that a rumor that his cousin was involved? Boosie cousin got a pic standing by the same car they looking for. Wow. He shouldn't have come to the internet explaining himself. People lie every day. I don't believe him. He a guest, Boosie. Lord have mercy. I second that emotion. How much they paying Prescott? He put it all out there. He wouldn't have been in it had he not took to social media before the news hit. Why do y'all think he took to social media before the news hit? Do y'all think that he was trying to slick tail on his little cousin? What y'all, why do y'all think he did that? Because I specifically remember him saying, as it related to Quando Rondo's situation with, remember I was talking about that the other day? He said with that situation with Quando Rondo, that Quando Rondo should not, according to Boosie, he said Quando Rondo should not have took to social media to try to explain nothing. Didn't he say that? And I was shocked that Boosie would say that. He was like, Quando Rondo, the problem was Quando Rondo took to social media to try to explain himself. He just shouldn't have said nothing. And so he takes to social media to try to explain himself. Wow. He's doing what he told Quando Rondo not to do. No, I just don't see Boosie robbing him for $100K. This popped up on my live. I don't like Boosie, but I think he might be being 100 on this one. Y'all think do y'all think Boosie, or it could be now that Boosie is trying to let everybody know that it wasn't none of his crew that was involved. He's trying to completely, take his crew out of that. Somebody's crew might have been involved, maybe, he wanted everybody to know it wasn't him. Because somebody said they felt like he was giving the play away when he said, the dude must have didn't give up the jewelry, that it was really only supposed to be a robbery. He might not have had anything to do with it, but you cannot convince me that he don't know what happened if they weren't involved. Because I wanted to show that other video of that young man standing there, how when that young man was pulling his money out, when he was playing, he was playing in a dice game with Jay Prince Jr. Y'all see, Jay Prince Jr. has not said one word. He hadn't said one word. Thank you, cool fella. I appreciate that. He can't. No, Boosie can rap. He can. Let's see. He set him up when I was on the streets. If someone come to see me, I was responsible for him. And if something happens, I have to pay. I was in charge of that person. Boosie makes his money off social media as promotion. Now, I think he just went live when he found out who it was, because there was already pictures and videos. The only other way is he didn't know until after the fact and panicked, trying to separate them from the situation. That could be true, Anthony. That could be true. But I definitely think somebody that was around that pool table, whoever it was, let me see. Let me go back to that. I wanted to, because she had it on her page, and I'm going to find it. I'm going to find this. Because I was looking at it the other day. Hold on, I'm getting ready to find it. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I found it. I found it, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. Y'all know I'm just learning how to really work this. Okay. Yeah, I hate they killed that boy. I do. I hate they killed that young man. He was even though it seemed like some people had some money, but that might have been all they had, and he won it. $100,000 in a dice game. That's a lot of damn money to lose. Pamela says, wait a minute. Who is that? Michael says, well, I'm not the sharpest marble in the world, but we from Death Row to 80 Acres and a beautiful family with all due respect. Pamela says, J. Prince Jr. is Snake too. They all know what happened. Of course. They knew he had that money on him. He had $1 million worth of jewelry. I do believe that somebody told somebody to go rob him. You know, a lot of people saying, they think that it was supposed to be a robbery. But if he was around that table with those dudes, okay? And he knew exactly who those dudes was. They might have, I don't know. They so grimy. He knew who they were. He would have been able to identify them. They might have had every intention on killing them, like they did, and got their money back. They probably didn't even get a young man a chance. If it was some of them ones that was around that table gambling with him, he would have been able to identify them. That was $1 million worth of jewelry. It took the $100,000 and his cell phone. I find it weird that they took that cell phone. Thank you, T. Prince ain't said none but look at Boosie trying to clear his name. That's how we get down. Some people come to my town to see me. I have to be responsible for the person. Simple. That's true. He gave too much detail. How did he know it was a robbery and not a hit? How did he know to say, dude must didn't give it up? All suspect to me. That's true. I agree. Tamara, what do if your homegirl was in Duke position and end up gone, meaning Boosie in this situation? I would have a problem. I would have a problem with Boosie. If my homegirl, ended up going to meet Boosie, I feel like the young man he felt like he was around other men with money, and he was comfortable with them. He didn't know that they would line him up. That's what I think. But yeah, I would definitely have a problem with it. Most of them guys look broke and thirst. Miss Wanda, you took the words right out of my mouth. A lot of them around that table, I was getting ready to say, a lot of them didn't look like they had no damn money. The money that they had in their hand was all that they had in that's all they got. Most of them guys look broke and thirsty. He should have never been wearing all that money around his neck in a town no one. Hell, he was dripped harder than Boosie, a target, and they knew it. Right, he had $1 million worth of jewelry on his neck, y'all. Okay. And then we don't know how much jewelry he brought, because Boosie said he was supposed to make a piece for him. Hell, we don't know if he actually made that piece for him and brought it to him or not. We don't know if he had other jewelry that he brought for these dudes, to see. I'm sure they took that. And I'm sure he had $1 million worth of jewelry around his neck, because for him that was probably like advertisement. Y'all, I'm trying to be good tonight, because I don't want to go into a rant, because y'all know how I am. So I'm really just trying to be good. It's definitely some that was in the room during the dice game, but Boosie sure was all on Duke's back when he was counting his money. If you do dirt long enough, you'll eventually get tangled up. That karma ain't it. I'm telling you. Example, I'm in Puerto Rico. I don't know why I'm having issues tonight. On the jewelry alone was worth the attempt. That was Hayden. He got that cash from them easy and clean. Yeah, they wrong. They act like they was big ballers. I mean, they was trying to act like they was big ballers. They was gambling all the money that, evidently a lot of them that claim that they got that kind of money ain't got it. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Okay. The jewelry custom, so what they gonna do with it? These folks crazy as hell now. They probably gonna wear it. That's how crazy they are. Okay, wait, look, it's what's that? Industry. I'm not trying to be slick, like you said. 6 million just in jewelry. When Boosie made that video, the news was already circulating the net. Black women winning, no disrespect, fellas, but men, we have to get these men out the community. Miss T, what's up? What's up, Miss TG? Or is it Mr. TG? How you doing? Calm down. Did the Dodgers win? What I tell you about little Boosie? The Flusy. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm reading y'all comments, but I'm gonna get ready to say this. Let's see. He probably did give Boosie a piece, and they had him knocked out, so Boosie doesn't have to pay him back because he is dead now. I agree. That young man didn't go down there to just gamble. I think that young man went down there to make a sale, and I think he had jewelry on him because that's what they do. They will bring their jewelry. They wanted that jewelry. He had $1 million worth of jewelry on. I'm sure he went down there. Y'all saw his luggage. I'm sure he had some jewelry to show them, some pieces to show them. They stole that, and Jay Prince wanted his $100,000 back. Hell, they wrong for what they did to that boy. And this is something that is consistently happening. I mean, a lot of this stuff they putting right in our faces, and then we go back and forwards with, well, maybe it didn't happen. I mean, it's what we see. It did happen. Somebody that was around him knew what he had, and he had a lot of it. You got on $1 million worth of jewelry. Ain't no telling how much jewelry he had in that bag that he brought for them niggas to look at them. Oh, yeah, I've been saying I'm gonna try to be good. I'm telling y'all, I'm ready to go in though, but I've been good all night. Not even going to say, yeah, if you listen to the video where they at the table, someone kept saying, look, he got like 500,000, man. He kept saying it. Really? They took that damn boy money. And I was going to say, no telling how much money he had on him. That young man was making plenty of money. Because y'all know these rappers are pathetic. They go take all their money and spend it on jewelry, a lot of them. Okay, Yeah, if you listen to the video, where they at the table? So wow. I wish I could see that video. I'm gonna try to find it. How do you get rid of that much jewelry? They'll be caught. Especially if the young man, he might have, been working for it. Let's just say he might have been working for a company. If he was working for a company, okay, of course that it's gonna be found because they're gonna make sure that they find all that jewelry. He had on $1 million worth of jewelry. As he laid there, it looks like he did not have a shirt on. It looks like he didn't have a shirt on. I want to look at it again, but I wasn't expecting to see that. You can melt jewelry or have stuff redesigned too. That's true. Plus, nobody else got robbed. I'm sure Boosie got paid his back end from the concert. That's a 2-for-1 hit. Lord have mercy. 1967 kid. What language are you speaking in here? What kind of language is that you're speaking in here? Because this is the English channel. My messages are being posted late. He stayed in Houston. So the young. Oh, I thought Duke the Jeweler was from Chicago. A business trip only. Even if it was circulating the net, nobody spoke on it but Boosie. So Duke had moved to Houston? Chicago, Texas, Georgia. Boosie need to be canceled. Dolph paid cash for his jewelry. Wow, what a man. I know a lot of people was mad that he paid cash for his jewelry. They was hating on the brother's simple respect from Puerto Rico. Okay. Will not be financially advised. Any person can see that he was set up and he was tricked into chilling with them. A couple days, he let his guard down. He want our money, but doing nonsense. I mean, real estate is where it is. Speak your truth, lady, and I'd like to know where the news was circulating before Boosie said anything. That's what I would like to know. That's what I would like to know because I've heard a lot of other vloggers say that nobody, no vlogger, nobody has said anything about Boosie's cousin being involved. So they can't understand why Boosie said that. They can't, a lot of people are saying they can't understand why Boosie, jumped the gun and said that. It's like he told on himself. It's crazy. Boosie said he heard everything, so that means he's a witness. Oh wow. For that young man to, he said that the young man went the other way. How would anybody know to rob him? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It don't sound right to me. Would not know to rob him, know that he had all of that on him. Memphis too got their own problems. Boosie takes that. Boosie take that to Louisiana. Boosie said he left Baton Rouge. He said he'll never. Boosie said, I saw an interview where Boosie said he would never live in Baton Rouge again, ever. He has a place in Houston and Chicago. I think he went back home to get the jewelry, then flew back. They took down all of Charleston White posts in that last 2 days about Trapboy, Freddy, and Yellow. I noticed that. He's from Shy, but just got a spot in Houston. Okay. Yeah, Duke was from Chicago. Monica, I agree with you 100%. Okay. Anybody that comes in here trolling, they're gonna get blocked. Grim Weeper Boosie. That's what everybody is calling him, the Grim Weeper. And I have to say, y'all, I feel like that situation with Lil Boosie and Quando Rondo. I mean, with that situation with Quando and King Von, a lot of people feel like that's weird. That King Von was supposed to meet Boosie there, and he never showed up. I don't know. I know Boosie said that shit on his own way before anything happened in the news. He even though his cousin, he even threw his cousin out there before anyone even knew his cousin was there. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all think that he was throwing his little cousin up under the bus? Or he just got nervous and kind of jumped the gun? I heard the garage was private, not for the public. It was a garage where the stairs and guest park, not the public. I'm just gonna say this. I definitely think it was one of them. It was somebody up in there that knew what he had. They wanted that jewelry. I'm sure not only did they get that $1 million worth of jewelry off of his neck, that young man came there to make a sale. He felt like he was gonna be around a bunch of dudes with some money that liked to buy jewelry, and he thought it would be safe. And they, it's unfortunate. And then they saw that he had a lot of money on it. A Young Dolph situation when play size in the South or the middle. Cool fella facts. My God, I'm telling you, that shit was set up. I believe that. Not looking good for Fruity Booty. Boogie. Well, common sense will tell you that celebrities look at comments that people leave in live chat sessions. People also read comments that other people post on other people's live channel. I'm sure they do. They're human. He says MHB had receipts and facts about what this situation that happened with Duke the Jeweler. Boosie had got a spot in Oak Cliff too. Oh, that's right. And then he was kind of, what they say he did. Boosie sign Mo3, or was he getting ready to sign Mo3? Because I've heard his name being affiliated with the Mo3 situation. I don't know if he had signed Mo3. I know he did a song with Mo3. A truck was described like his cousin was driving. Okay. So his cousin's vehicle fit the description of the car that was said to, have been involved in the murder. Boosie was there on that scene to where King Von was at. So you saying Boosie was there because he claimed that he was supposed to come and he didn't show up. What you doing? All that clicking, girl. I'm just on here texting. I'm not being rude to do that at the time. Me out. Man, what are you? Okay. What you doing? All that? I'm just on here texting. I'm not being rude to do that at the time. Me out. I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. Monica on the road. I wish the kids would use nerves. I'm sure he found the light. Yeah, I that's what it seems like, Miss Diane. And why was Boosie on a plane and his cousin driving back? Looked like he was on a private plane, don't it? Boosie didn't have anything to do with that, in my opinion. Even if his cousin did, Boosie gonna be loyal to his family. He know he can't distance himself from him now, or it'll look funny. I wouldn't pull out that much money around my family, much less a dice game table of ninjas. You don't move like that. Yeah, I think that Duke the Jeweler, and it's not his fault that them ninjas set him up, but because it's they had no right to do him like that. But I think he trusted them too much. I do. I think that he trusted them too much, and they lined him up. Jay Prince Jr. wanted his money back. Some people didn't want to pay for their jewelry. They wanted that $1 million worth of jewelry and that cash that he had, and for some reason they want his damn cell phone. So it's something in that cell phone. Mo3 supposedly, let's see. Mo3 supposed to sign with CMG 7 days before he was killed, allegedly. Oh Lord. Boosie having family and children. Why would he throw away his life in prison for something that he can't afford to pay for? Common sense. You got this. Hey Auntie Fee, about them facts. Shout out to Auntie Fee. Cool Fella says, no, Boosie got a house in Oak Cliff. Okay. So that's it. Oak Cliff is in Dallas, right? Seemed like everybody who met up with Boosie, something happened to them. Now, Leo, I ain't gonna even tell no lies, but that show how it's seen. Now, we got to be honest now, y'all. We got to be honest, rather he had anything to do with something or not, y'all. It seems like that, anytime he's around, something happens. Now, we got to be honest, y'all. We got to be honest. Hold on for 1 second. Um, hold on 1 second, you guys. Hey, Auntie Fee, check your Instagram page. Auntie Fee, check your Instagram messages. Designer Boosie knows the place. Stop being gullible. Boosie got a house in Oak Cliff. I'm sure Duke didn't ask Boosie where is the nearest dice game. Yes, witness on the scene saw Boosie and Dirk, but now he's disappeared as well. Oh my God. Oh Lord, have mercy. So they said, the cousin would have did it without Boosie knowing. Could have did it without Boosie knowing. Man, that's a regular SUV. Have to be like thousands of kinds of SUVs. It ain't like it's a Maserati already goddamn Ferrari, and it certainly wasn't a what's that McLaurin. Boosie been locked up 100 times. How the hell is he smart now? Stop with that. Their phone would show who and why they even hooked up. I absolutely agree. But guess what? They're gonna be able to get that anyways. They might as well have not even taken the damn phone. Because they're gonna be able to subpoena the records and get everything. Anything that has to do with their phone, text messages and all, pictures, everything. So I mean, even if they call themselves gonna take the phone and delete everything out of it, the phone company still got it. Still got it. So, um, girl, don't start with me, baby. Um, there should be cameras, and I'm sure one called the license plate or something. Auntie Fee, check your Instagram messages. Auntie Fee, check your Instagram messages. Let's see. Too many sharks was in the room. He couldn't case it. Do you think a female is involved anywhere? No, I think them dudes I think them dudes involved. I think those dudes lined that boy up. They wanted what he had. They might not have had intentions on robbing him in the beginning, but they saw all the money that that young man had. They wanted their jewelry, and Jay Prince wanted his money back. It's a damn shame that they did him like that. The way his body is positioned, they had to walk up on him. I'm sure that's a camera also. Lord have mercy. If Boosie have a house in Oak Cliff and they're all Oak Cliff, he in there all around these snakes, just do research. Cliff. Hey Auntie Fee.
Hey,
He in there.
how
What's
you?
going on? I hear an echo.
I just fixed it. Is it
Okay.
is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. So tell me what you think. Do you think Charleston White? I'm gonna go back to Charleston White for a minute. Do you think he lined them up, or they was already watching them?
Okay, so I want to say that I just came in when I said hey.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I think of course I think it was already in the plan. I think that he pops off, and it was just convenient for him to uh, use it and run with it. Now I'm not saying he he hasn't gave them information or haven't said anything. But I think what happened with the 9 spots getting hit, I think that was already in motion because they said it's been months of investigation with a special operation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta believe that too. Do you think with him saying this though that his life is in danger? You think he putting his life in danger?
No, because he been popping off about a bunch of stuff. So I think that if his life was in, I think his life is more in danger outside of the DFW area than in Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense. I think
Yeah.
that people who know him knows that he is a reactioner. He says things for the shock reaction, but no, I don't think his life is in danger. I think if any, no, let me hush.
You don't say it.
It is the snitch. Is the
Who
snitch,
is?
huh?
You said who do you think is the snitch?
I've said before. Who the one who goes in jail, who has a long record, who go to jail and can't get out.
Is that YB?
No, I think that TB is the snitch.
Oh,
He's
you
been
do.
one. Oh, absolutely. I said that a long, long time ago. Oh well, you don't know, but yeah, yeah, he is more of the informant. He's gotten away with so much stuff in Dallas. He should have been hit and locked up
Mm-hmm.
longer. There's no way with his track record that he should have been out the next day with an ankle monitor. Now I think that he may have pissed some folk off and he got that monitor. I think that his time is up. But yeah, no, I think he is the informant.
Even though they seem to be messing with him.
Oh, they're messing with him now because it's bigger. It's full circle.
Mm-hmm.
You have marshals, you have FBI. So if y'all remember, or if you remember when he got busted, they stopped him in Forney, 5 months ago? And he was asking where was the particular officer that he was familiar with. And they were kind of manhandling him and treating him funny when he was looking up under the hood of his car. Remember? Y'all remember
It
that?
was like
And
they was looking for something then, wasn't it?
yeah, because typically they don't look up under the hood.
Right.
They don't look up under. Right. So he was looking for the normal people, but there was marshals. See, there was a new sheriff in town. So at that point, we should have known that it was coming because who he was normally dealing with wasn't who arrested him.
Oh,
Follow me?
yeah.
Hmm. So who
So
he
do
was
you?
familiar with had been removed. So
Oh,
he was
I
like, let me
see.
make a phone call. They was like, no, you can call whoever you want to call. You still finna go. Now he didn't stay in long, remember? But they
Mm-hmm.
let him out and they hit him with other charges. And that's when he came out saying, how did they find this? They don't put a gun on me. Yeah. So
So
things started
do you
changing.
believe what they're saying
Go ahead.
about, do you believe what they're saying about yellow is line helping to line him up? You think they crossing each other out?
I think that they are two people who have been arrested a couple of times, stopped and went to jail a couple of times, let out. They went through their phones and Um, I think that they are both talking, but I think that Trap is well, TB is talking more than YB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think YB is more involved in some things than TB. I think YB involvement is deeper than TB.
Mm-hmm. Because
If that makes
people are
sense.
thinking YB is the one rather than TB was the one that lined up Mo3.
They're thinking who? YB.
YB. Uh-huh.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hmm.
You don't think that TB was involved in it, do you?
Well, see, I, honestly, I think that TB knows. I think that, and I actually think he knew that there was a bag on the head. But as far as calling it and being a part of it, no, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I would be more apt to believe that he doing more informant work. TB is the CEO TZ of Missouri. I mean of Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
He the
Mm.
CEO TZ. He go in, shouldn't have got out to continue to be the eyes and the ears of the streets. He's the same informant, actively involved in everything, knows what's going on, know who did what, but he is the informant. So he is CEO TZ.
And let's not forget now that CEO TZ has a connection. I don't know if he has a connection to TB, but I definitely know to YB.
It's all full circle. It's all full circle. If you remember, shortly after Dolph was assassinated, if you go back into the Dallas County, uh, I think CEO Bobby, um, I don't think it was at least three of them in that clique who had who had open cases in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
They all were still kind of tied to Dallas and had gotten in trouble in Dallas. So they had court cases in Dallas. So, and some of them were Chula Mafia. Now, at that time, I didn't know who they were and how involved they were. I just saw the connection and knew that they had court dates in Dallas. So it's all really, they're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Mm.
a strap, what's his name? Straight drop couldn't be connected, and his boys not connected in Dallas. So if they came to Dallas to do whatever, he was a part of Chula Mafia. What set does Shondell Barnett claim? See,
Right.
if somebody could tell me what set he claimed, then I could connect another dot. Then I'll know how deeply involved he is in Dallas with Memphis. So that's something no one has really said. So if that makes any sense to you. If you say
Mm-hmm.
he is True Mafia, then I'll say bingo because that's straight drop, right?
Right.
So yeah, if somebody could confirm that for me, that would be perfect. So yeah,
Rest in
they
peace,
are.
young Dolph. What's that? Rest in peace, young Dolph. What set does Shondell represent? Was he did he represent, or
I'm about
was
to
he
say
just
heavy
truly
cap.
a Mafia?
So that's heavy cap. So that's Black Youngster. Did Black Youngster
Right.
have a court date?
Not that I know of.
It was in Dallas. I'm talking about because I was like, why? I remember I have to research it again. It was like three of them. I know CEO Bobby. I don't remember if it was. It was three of them that had court dates that they had got in trouble with in Dallas. So yeah, I mean, and then that picture I found, that video when it was Teezy's birthday and Beezy was there
Mm-hmm.
and Goyeo. And Goyeo was the one who tried to kill Mo3 the first time and somebody got killed in the club.
In Fort Worth.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Hmm. See, Goyeo is the reason why Mo3 and TB really fell out. He is really, everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner, because they really was trying to line Mo3 up in that club in Fort Worth and tried to box him in. He had to shoot his way out the club, and I don't know if the guy was security or whatever. He shot up in the air, and then he let off, and then he got shot. And Mo3 went to, he beat the case. Uh, but Goyeo set him up out of jealousy, and TB chose to continue a friendship with him, and he tried to kill Mo3. That's how the beef started because they all used to
Wow.
be friends, and he chose Goyeo. So when I found that birthday with Goyeo in it, Yellow Boy in it, CEO TZ, and Straight Drop. That was also another connection tying Memphis and Dallas, the DFW area, together.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Um, TG says Shondell claims all the sets Trulia, FBI, MPD, Heavy Camp, ATF, are our special prosecutor.
Now you know what? That really do sound about right.
I'm telling you. Rest in peace, Young Dog says they paid them to open up at the party. Everybody know this. They paid them to open up at whose party? At Teasy's party?
At Teaser's party, okay. So go Yayo and Beezy.
Hmm. Well,
So just like Dolph pretty much felt like he had no way out of this beef. Mo3 was like that too. But Mo3 was really a stepper though.
mm-hmm.
So he just kind of went all in. It's like, no, I will, you know, however he stepped to the streets, he stepped to the streets. And he just kind of lost it for real when they Bubba, his friend Bubba, got hit, and then when the comedian, um, if I wouldn't have said comedian, Roy Lee got killed, he really lost it, and and that's when the series of accidents with YB, when he really died. Although he didn't die from being shot, he died from a blood clot, but the initial being shot is what he's being blamed for. And then that's when what's the boxer name? He got ran off the road, car flipped, had a really bad accident.
He was a boxer?
Well, oh, so you don't know the fullness. Yeah, when Raleigh died, it's alleged that Mo3 went revenge, and the next day or the same day, YB had got shot up on the interstate. He got shot and almost died. He was in the hospital, and then I think sometime after that, the boxer, which is
Earl Spence. They said
yes,
Earl Spence.
yeah, he got ran. Yeah, he got chased down, wrecked out, car flipped over. He almost died.
They said that's why they set him up to do those videos and then movie shoot. He didn't have his strap.
That's not true. That's not true. They didn't set him up for that. Not at all. Mo3 was not in his regular car. In that car where he got out to go to the side, he was going to the trap stash box. But whoever was running him down didn't give him amp time to get to the stash because he was a felon. So he just couldn't have a gun in the car. He had a stash box. He didn't have time to get to the stash box. So it wasn't that it wasn't there. He couldn't just get to it. He ran around to the other side to get to where it was. And old boy ran him down. He chased him down.
Y'all, please hit the like button. It's 160 people in here and only 96 likes. Y'all, come on, let's up. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. Let's get it up to over 100 likes. That is what gets the videos to circulating. We're still at 96 likes. Please hit the like button.
Somebody said he was in Mexico. Listen, there was a bag on his head. Now, if they knew that he was coming in town and they had it all planned, what have you, and they got out of town to make for a alibi, then it is what it is. I'm not saying that he was the one who actually did it, but there was a hit. Somebody at this point, who ordered the hit and who collected the bag, as it goes for Mo3. Everything in between, anybody could have collected the bag, if that makes sense. There was a hit order, so who ordered the hit and who collected the bag? They say they got who collected the bag, so now it's who ordered the hit. Does that make sense? So that will be the only missing piece.
Well, who is Sean G?
Sean G is the one you remember on the video who I told you that he was trusted with Mo3, and he was the first that mentioned the higher ups. You remember that?
Yeah. I remember that.
G.
They said Sean G got his irons in the fire.
What does that mean?
I guess he had something to gain.
I don't I don't. Well, I need to know exactly what that means to that person.
What do you mean when you say he had his irons in the fire? Who ordered the hit is the $1 million question. Nobody really knows who ordered the hit now. With Dallas seem to be cracking down on some of these folks' heads. A lot
Yes.
of these people gonna want to get out of trouble. They're gonna start telling some juicy stuff. It might come out.
Okay, so read what Joe Budden said.
They said YB and Earl Spence put up the bag.
Right there.
Oh wow. Is that the one that was saying talking about the higher ups, right? Earl Spence.
No. Earl Spence is the boxers
No.
who car flipped over. They
Okay.
got they got chased down after um the comedian Roy Lee got killed. Roy Lee had beef with YB, and it was a joke that kind of turned. He was saying he was claiming Oak Cliff. Roy Lee said he wasn't originally from the Cliffs. um, YB took offense to that because he was claiming the Cliffs. And they beat him up in the club. They beat up Roy Lee in the club. Roy Lee wanted his fight back. He wanted his lick back, but he wanted it in a fight, and they shot him.
Hmm.
Now
Boxer that was ran down.
yeah, he
Wow.
was ran down, and Earl Smith and YB are really good friends. Trapboy Freddy, they cool with him too, but as far as the closeness, YB and Earl Spence Jr. are really close. So for some reason, Mo3 felt like they both he went after them both.
Mm.
And I
They
want
said
to be
allegedly Yella shot him. Well,
and I
whoever was on the video shot him. I mean, the people that was on the video did not. If you're talking about out there on the expressway, did not fit the description
oh
of
no no
Yella.
no. But like Michelle said, they were out of town, so they just allegedly dropped the bag. They didn't do the work. So when they dropped the bag, it was like a man, whoever could get him. So that day on the freeway, several people were trying to get him. He was chased on the freeway. Okay, he knew people were
Mm-hmm.
after him. So it appears that it was like whoever got him was the one that was going to collect the bag. So when they say TB was on the freeway, he was there. No, he wasn't. He was not there. When he was on the freeway, he said, dang, somebody got the freeway. Now, this probably is going to go against him because that means that he knew what was going on. But he was not there. He said that the freeway was locked down or couldn't move, a standstill, right? So that means that he wasn't there. Where he was trying to get to, he couldn't because the traffic had stopped. So when people say he was there, that's not true. He was on his way, and then the traffic stopped it. And then he did the video saying, poking fun that something had happened ahead, and he knew at that time that it was Mo3 and he had got gunned down. Does that make you follow me?
Mm-hmm.
But was he there? No, he wasn't. So that's why when people say Trapboy Freddy he was there when he got, no, he was not. He was several exits back.
Mm.
And if you know Dallas, you know He was at Pocus. He was at Pocus 67, where Mo3 got gunned down at is by the zoo by Ewing in 35. So there had to be a merge of the freeways to go from 67 to 35. He hadn't even gotten to the merge of the freeway where it became 35. So he was some exits back.
Wow.
So that's how I know when I hear people say, "Oh, Trapboy Freddy was on the scene." No, he wasn't. You can't be from no.
Let's see. So who you think? He said. So who you think killed Mo3?
I
So
think that I think that I think who they got. I think who they
one of
got.
one of the young men that they got definitely fits the description. One of them does. You could look at him, and he looks. I mean, even with the mask on, he looks like himself.
A key one, but and the way he ran, the speed. Once they showed the video, just he fits the description even of the guy who was running. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but the thing about it is because it was such a manhunt, kinda, and this is just my opinion. Okay, allegedly, I think that the towers. I think that the girl, the Banks sister, they're not a Banks, the Jackson sisters. I think that
Mm-hmm.
situation really is what happened. And I believe that because Josie Banks Jackson is who turned Devin Brown, her baby daddy, in.
Mm.
Because if it wasn't for her, Devin Brown would have never been picked up. So when they checked the towers, when she went in and said that my baby daddy threatened and all of this, that, and the other, they checking signals. The witness saw him out in the parking lot all night. All of those things had to happen.
Somebody said was asking. Do they said? Do you think Trap Boy? Do you think Trap was involved or no?
I think Trap. I think Trap knew. I think Trap knew that there was a bag on his head. I think that yeah, I do think Trap knew it was a bag on his head. I think the Trap knew that there was a plan for them to get him. I don't necessarily believe that he knew that the sister situation, the Banks sisters, that part, I don't know if I believe he knew that. But I do think that he knew that there was a bag on his head by his homeboys. Because
Mm-hmm.
YB in the boxer and TB are all good friends. It's just that the boxer and YB are closer.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happened that Mo3 took a picture, kind of taunting or trolling um, Josie Banks' baby daddy. And I'm sure that they knew that there was a bag on his head. And they set out a waited for him and told the girl, if you didn't tell us to drop, that we was gonna kill Josie and the kids in the house. So I think a couple of scenarios happened, and whichever one landed the hit is the one that landed the hit, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because if you listen to Yellow Beezy's interviews, I watch facial expressions. You could tell that he don't he even now he don't give a damn about Mo3, and it's something there. It's something there as far as it wouldn't be hard for me to believe that he was involved. It wouldn't be hard for me to believe that Yellow Beezy
Oh
was
yeah, I
involved.
mean, okay. So can we be realistic?
Yeah.
Okay, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Let's take uh blogging. Let's take all of that. Let's push all of that to the side. Let's talk hood. Let's be hood. Somebody tried to kill you. You got beef. We beefing. There's already some tension. You really don't like me. I really don't like you. You tried to kill me because I went at your homeboy. You shot me up. I was in the hospital. Yeah, he gonna have no, he ain't gonna care. Should in reality, if somebody did that to you, would you care?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. So I mean we can be mad that it happened, but realistically, I don't blame him for not caring. I wouldn't either. But how you did it and because he didn't do it the right way and because he think he got away with it, you and your homeboy. I think that to me, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Errol Spence, he almost thought he wasn't gonna box again.
Mm.
And if you catch the video, you will see that same car, that same knockoff car, whatever they call it, that he was in was the same car that chased down Errol Spence when he left a club. If you find the right video, it's out there.
Hmm. I've still been trying to figure out how how is but I guess maybe we said it, how Teasy and them will be connected to Yellow Beezy and them.
Well, I already found that video, and like he said that they opened up for him for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. So they already connected. They was cool, and the connection would be right now. We're gonna say that we know for sure the connection is Shondell. We know that. I have came up with countless different videos where I have put a black youngster, Mo3, and even Roy Lee. And I have found a video that put Straight Drop, TZ, Go Yayo, and Beezy. I found a
Mm-hmm.
connection with them all at different times. Just like I found TB with Dolph, and they had a raid at that photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found a older video of TB with Dolph.
Cool fellow, you said Dallas, Texas, older folks. What are you talking about?
First he said, first he said I was lying. Then he said where she from, so somebody must have told him where I'm from. So now that he's saying I'm an older folk, like I don't know. So
A cool fella.
he'll
That's
troll.
that's
He'll troll.
that's disrespectful.
Yeah, he'll troll. First of all, they don't know me, so that means somebody behind the scenes done told them whatever. So that's a troll. That's why I looked over it. Anytime they start saying she don't know, and where she from, what difference does it make where I'm from? Because if I don't say Dallas, then you gonna say she don't know she ain't from Dallas. And if somebody says she from Dallas, and they're gonna say, oh, but she old.
Okay, I just blocked him. I'm not gonna have anybody coming in here being disrespectful. If you know, for him to say that she's lying, I mean, he must know exactly what happened.
Absolutely.
And then
For him to say
that
I'm
was
lying
completely
means she
disrespectful.
ain't lying and she just shut up. Cause I don't know what part I'm lying about. Everybody from Dallas know everything I'm saying is true. So
Yeah, I blocked him because that's completely disrespectful. Now he came here earlier and apologized for being disrespectful to a lady, and then he comes back in here and have he disagree, and then he's disrespectful again. I'm not gonna have that. I'm not going. Let me just say this, because I don't pay attention to the chat all the time. I started looking over there at it a few minutes ago because I be clicking. Y'all be hearing me click, and I be looking for other video and stuff to show that's relevant to what we're talking about. But I am not going to allow anybody to come in here and be disrespectful, especially disrespectful or try to bully any woman in here. Any woman. I'm not going for that. Y'all know that's one of my pet peeves, when I feel like men are trying to bully and violate and disrespect women. That will not be tolerated in here. It's not going to be tolerated, all of that aggression. I'm not going to let no women disrespect no men in here that are not being disrespectful. But I especially am not going to allow no men to come in here and try to be aggressive and be disrespectful and violate any woman in here. That's just one of my that's something that sets me off. All of that aggression, I can't have. Now, Auntie Fee is a guest on this show. If he did not agree with her, that would have been one thing. He could have said, well, you know, I kind of think this, you know, I think differently. This is what I think. But to say you're lying, that is offensive, to call somebody a liar and then to turn around and try to call her, oh, hell. I mean, one
I
thing
prefer
for sure.
wise. I prefer wise.
Right. Hell, we all around the same age.
Yeah, you know. I'm old enough to see through you, whatever his name was. And that's why I didn't, you know, child, you know, I know what I know, and it's all full circle. And the raid, all I
Auntie
know
Fee is
is
one of the ones that has been vlogging and talking about the Mo3 situation. She knows a lot about the Mo3 situation. Catalea knows a lot about the Mo3 situation, and she co-signed what Auntie Fee said. You know, I can't. What I don't get is the aggression, and I'm not going to stay on this because I want to get back to my subject. But what I can't understand is the aggression that a lot of these men have. I don't agree with you, so I'm gonna violate you because you saying something I don't want you to say. I'm getting some. I'm serious. I'm getting some women groups on here, and I'm getting a whole lot of. I've been in the background. I've been getting it together. Law enforcement to come on here so that these goddamn men can understand they will not violate me or any woman over here. That there are laws against their violation. They're used to killing women, beating them, kidnapping them, doing all that shit. And so that they think that they can come on YouTube and do it because they've gotten away with it. But it ain't gonna happen. It's making my damn blood boil. Okay, y'all got me. I'm telling you, don't do it.
mm-hmm.
It's setting me off. Don't do it. I work with women. I do volunteer work. You know, in bad, I've done that for many years in battered women's shelters, helping women that have been victimized and things of that nature. That's why I said I'm not gonna set up on YouTube and become a goddamn victim, and ain't no man gonna come over here and victimize no woman. That pisses me off. Okay. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here being disrespectful. Take your aggression and go down to the damn graveyard and dig a grave and get in it.
Mhm.
Because you pitiful when you want to bully women. Okay?
Yeah, Michelle Cohen. Is that a Cohen Michelle? Yeah, I saw that. I just went back up on the comments and she said Rolly's sister said that she knows the shooter now. Yeah, and it's all coincidental that though the name was dropped after Ray Jackson took the plea deal, and the same day, minutes after, is when Trapboy Freddy got raided and went to jail. He got out. Worley family found out the name of the killer. All of these things came out once Ray Jackson took the plea deal. Who was the defense attorney for majority all the big time dope dealers in Dallas. He was the plug. And when he got arrested last year, I haven't did a story, but I have a family member who reminded me that I had recommended Ray Jackson for him, whom he said, "You don't remember? He almost got me to sign my life away." And it was the judge who had to ask my nephew, "Do you know what you're doing?" Because that's just how crooked Ray Jackson was. Okay? So once he got busted and took the plea deal, all of it, he was the missing link. Okay? So all of the dots connect to Ray Jackson. And when they said that he was global, he trafficked and did his thing globally, it's a wrap. It's going to all connect. So the names, I'm not surprised that Rolly killer name, people, the 9 spots that got hit, all of that, all is tied to Ray Jackson and Trapboy Freddy.
Wow. Mm.
He was a part of, he was probably right, he was close to the higher up. He probably, he is a very major league plug, I mean. So everybody got to tell if they don't want, because they finna hit them with a RICO. And because they are hitting these, coming out with these RICOs, it's putting a whole nother spin on everything. A double jeopardy. It's just, there is no double jeopardy with RICO. Because what was individual charges now becomes organized crime. So they be like, they can't charge me with that again. They not. They hitting you with a RICO. So you will be foolish not to tell what you know, right?
Right.
Because they ain't never been here with a RICO before. Oh, I'm sorry. Trapboy Freddy have. Yeah.
TG says connections are everything and everywhere in this Mo3 case and Dolph's case.
Absolutely.
I agree.
So how could Trapboy Freddy have been here with a RICO before and he out? I'll wait since I'm lying. Now I'm giving you stuff I ain't really said before, Miss Tamara.
Say it.
How that happened? Now how did CEO Teasy get busted? Girlfriend butt dialed. He went to jail. Stolen car, drugs. convicted felon gun, and he out within 24 hours. Yeah.
Thank you, Chop TV Sector. Thanks for being a new subscriber. Hey, too pretty Miss Kitty. Catalina says, I'm waiting with you, Auntie Fee. Tell us how that
How
happened.
that happened? Because they're informants. They became workers. Instead of working inside, they working outside.
Mm.
But
So,
I'm going to assume that it was something that came out that Trapboy did not disclose, and that's why he got a monitor. He gone this time. That's why they went on and put their gun on him. See, once them feds came in, for real, the marshals, the marshals. Let me tell you, baby, if I could love me some Tyrese Miller, I love me some Tyrese Miller. When I see him on the scene, oh, I know, I just like the guy that was shooting up. Once I saw Tyrese Miller was who Davis called, and he put him on surveillance. Which one was that? The Fletcher lady. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He had him under surveillance, and when he moved a little funny, he said he went in to go ahead and get him. I really like Miller. I like his style.
Catalina said, them marshals don't play. No, they ain't
I don't
playing.
play.
The marshals outside, ain't it?
Oh yeah, they outside. They ain't, baby. Listen. Mm-mm. And when he said, "Oh yeah, we went to Dallas, we went to we went several different places," I can say he was on. I like him really. So when I know he involved, I just know it's just a matter of time. He's very meticulous, and the way he moves so smooth and silently. I just really like that man, and it's just a matter of time. He is very meticulous, real precise.
Trapboy, a musician. I think in the end, what it's gonna prove is none of them is gonna have any loyalty to each other because these people ain't playing. And
Well,
then
they've
I think
already dropped the names. They've already begun to drop the names. Yellow Beezy done got stopped and pulled over how many times? They done came and got his phone, and that's how they move. Just that's how they move. That's how they moving because it's way bigger than anything that we've probably seen before. I believe that. I believe it's huge. Now, I just don't know if they've ever did like a multi-state RICO. I don't know how that part of it will work.
well, I believe Memphis is next
Oh yeah.
for sure. Memphis got a lot going on. One thing that I can say about the unfortunate situation of Young Dolph, when it's all said and done, when it's all over, it's gonna leave the streets. It's gonna clear up a lot of garbage in the streets, especially these ones that think that they can put bags on people's head.
Yeah,
Thank you, IMB TV.
Memphis is moving in a way that is very offbeat. I'm hearing now that they are injuring family members and kidnapping family members and uh
In
you know
Memphis?
yeah yeah, one of the Memphis connects, what's his name, he put out today about stupid dude who they say killed Newski, well, allegedly. They said his
Mm-hmm.
son went missing the end of August. She was kidnapped.
Are you serious?
Yeah, right on the Memphis streets this year. She was found. It said found safe, but yeah. And then also, if you wouldn't know about Dirty A, politics. Okay. And then I was listening today where um Moneybag Yo was able to walk his territory where they were saying that he couldn't walk his streets where he was from. Now all of a sudden he can. It's like, okay, now that young mob.
I'm
What you
sure he
think?
paid. I'm sure he paid well, but well to them ain't but a few $1,000s.
There you go right there. Look at rest in peace, young dog.
Long live Dolph and Stupid Duke auntie got kidnapped by a bread gang member. Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
She had got away. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Are they reporting this stuff?
I got it.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
because
are they,
yeah. Because let me tell you what news on Facebook. Yeah, not a news, a police something, a organization had put it out. It was on Facebook. Missing person. And Stupid Duke was like, "Have you seen her?" And they was, "If you seen her, please contact." Yeah, they yeah. And he something else a couple of weeks ago. I had to research it. Somebody else in his family, a loved one, a friend that got injured. Stupid Duke. And
I
he
think
was
I don't think Moneybag knows. I don't if Moneybag only knew, he'll just rap, because you can't just
you
serve
know
one devil and not two
I who right now
until
I'm
they
a little
can get you.
tender for. I just don't want um I just don't want finesse two times to be enticed. I want because he's making some smart choices, and I want him to be successful, but I kind of wish he would have waited until Moneybag was really clear before he signed with him. But and but then he got out and let J Prince Jr. manage him. So it's like, oh,
I don't know if Moneybag is as they call it, what they call it, on that booger sugar, but he moving real sloppy. And as I've always said, he never passed the smell test, and he always went up under the radar. Okay.
yeah. And so that's why I didn't kind of want finesse two time, to I wanted him to kind of stay clear for a minute, because even with him being on parole, I'm gonna leave that alone because these people are
Yeah, I wish
grown.
Finesse would have too. Finesse two times is blazing, and I
Mhm.
think Finesse two times was only signed. They gave him not what he was worth, but probably more money than what he had. There's a difference in that. Okay, and that was only, I think, to put him up under somebody's thumb and dim his shine some. He can't shine. He shine as bright as they want him to shine, where before it was really limitless and he was blazing. First thing he did was he got on the song with Moneybag Yo. I don't, that's, I mean, it
Now,
seemed like
first thing
every
he did
time.
was play with J Prince Jr. And now he tied to somebody who just got killed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's funny. Some stuff I just don't even want to fool with because I don't want to connect another dot. I don't want to dig too deep. That's why I haven't really touched it yet. because once I start researching and really looking into it, I don't know what I'm gonna catch. So that's why I haven't even touched it. Some stuff I do not touch because I don't want to know what I'm gonna find because I know I'm gonna find something.
Y'all, please hit the like button. Sometimes I be wondering. Y'all hit the like button for me. If you haven't hit the like button, we got almost 200 people in here. And sometimes I be wondering so bad. I be like, dog, especially when there's this many people in here. I wonder who are those people in the bushes. I would love to know who they are.
They're trying to see what's gonna come up. They want to see. They want to see what they can go run, and some of them are content creators who gonna be like, dang, and they're gonna make content out of it. And some of them want to know how much sense do they really have. You know, come on now. Yeah, and then there's somebody in the comment a troll to say she lying to throw you out. Come on.
Gregor Finley says, I'm in the bushes. Greg, I saw you a little bit earlier because it's only about, 10 people, if that many, that's commenting in the chat. That leaves 150 people in the bushes.
Looking, lurking, God dang. Where's she from?
Please
Who
come
is
out
she?
the bushes. I
You
just want to
trolling.
see who. I just want you to say hello. Whoever's in the bushes, I just want you to say hello. I bet we'd be surprised about who in the bushes.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they fall out. Sometimes it just be too good. They just got to fall out. Be like, dang. Yeah.
Hey,
And
D
the funny
Royal, he putting a 3. Does that stand for Mo3?
yeah.
D Royal. Yeah.
So they just listening. Yeah. And I don't forget nothing. I don't forget nothing. And I don't let that propaganda stuff throw me off of the facts. I don't let it throw me off of the truth. That's why I could tell you about Mo3. Even when I wasn't blogging about Mo3, I was that involved. You'd be
Hello,
surprised
D
who.
Royal. Hello, Miss Denise. I'm glad
Oh,
y'all
come
came out of
on
the
in.
bush.
Hey.
Is that
Hello. Hello.
one of your subscribers, Miss Denise?
No, they popping up. You told them to
Yeah, they
come out.
popping up.
Yeah. So
That's
let
my
me get
first
my.
time. Now, Miss Denise is a regular. That's my first time. Salute D Royal. That's my first time seeing D Royal. Thank you, Miss Denise. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I'd be happy to see the people. I'd be wanting to know who in here so that I can say hello to them. Chopping It Up TV. Thank you, Chopping It Up TV.
I know chopping it up.
It's my first time seeing Chopping It Up. Now he said I saw him say that he subscribed earlier, but shout out to Chopping It Up TV. Thank you. My first time, Mr. Michael Prescott is in here.
Hello.
I've been seeing him
James
quite
and
a bit.
Iris.
Yeah, James and Iris is a regular.
Hello. Hello. In my Medea voice. Hello.
Yeah, make sure to hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
Catalina. Hey, girl. I haven't
So
been
do
over
you
in a
think that
while.
more people are going to be indicted later on in this Mo3 situation?
Oh, absolutely. Mo3? Oh, absolutely. In both
Mm-hmm.
of them. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just like even with the 9 spots that got hit, they didn't tell us what 9 spots. All they said was the studio, but 9 spots got hit. Got raided.
Mm. Hey,
9.
Bubba. Miss Tamara M.
Hey.
Salute. I hope you're having a good one. Laugh out loud. Have a good night and salute. Thank you, Bobo. I'll tell you this Mo3's that why does it seem like that the Mo3 case and the Dolph case is just almost like identical? Why does it seem like that, Auntie Fee, to you? It do to me. It just seems like it's even though it's different, it just seems similar or something. Thank you, Oliver, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you so much.
Cause it's probably gonna be a movie by both. Oops, did I say that? Oh,
But
sorry.
I think they already trying to make a movie about Dolph's. I don't know why people think that they can go and make movies on these celebrities and and think that their families are going to let them release it.
Or they have that what is it called? They can do one without the family's permission. What is it called? I can't think of it right now. But is it unofficial? Something? I can't think of the name. That they can have unauthorized biography.
Mm-hmm. They might have to change the names then.
Right.
Yeah, Black Swan says unauthorized biography.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They are
So
so
this
very similar.
situation, so this situation with that happened to Duke the jeweler. Do you think they lined a young man up?
I haven't researched that. Now, Duke the jeweler is the one that's Boosie's jeweler and he was the one who was gambling with
Jay
J.
Prince
Prince Jr.
Jr.
Yeah. You know how I feel about Houston. So
Yeah.
yeah. So until I
Have you been feeling that way ever since that happened to Snooty Wiles or before then?
Snooty Wild. Okay, so before let me think which one happened first. Let me tell you, my uneasiness is when I saw that J. Prince Jr. was really, really cool with Lil Migo. And I knew that there was another side to Lil Migo that most people hadn't connected that dot yet. Okay? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I knew that he was a hitter. He was a stepper. So when I saw that he was really, really close to Jay Prince Jr. and he was in Houston at the time that happened to Snooty Wild and he was from Memphis, I think that's when I began to have a really, really uneasy feeling about. And then his cousin got killed by a relative got killed by the bounty. All of that was around that same time. And then that's when I began to have a dark cloud type of feeling about him. So it was more the Lil Migo, yeah. And he's tied to CMG.
Because there is smoke and mirrors around Snooty Wiles' murder.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of smoke and mirrors.
And he was in Houston.
Right. He was living in Houston at the time, I do believe, right?
No, he was just in Houston with you talking about Lamigo?
I'm talking about Snooty Wiles was living in
Wow,
Houston.
right. But Lamigo was in Houston.
Yeah, he was in Houston.
Mhm.
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 Mm. It's interesting.
Mhm. So today when I see Jay Prince Jr. and the guy who got killed gambling and he was next to him, I said, oh, yeah, yeah.
Um,
To be honest, I would rather not connect another dot. I promise I would. So, because I know once I start looking, uh, so that's why I don't, what's geek. That's why with finesse 2 time, I was like, ooh, you're making such good choices. You're being smart. You're being wise. You're being careful. Oh, come on. Yeah. So that's why I started feeling like finesse. Please, keep your head on swivel. Stay focused. Don't get tied up. Don't get pulled in because of those connections for him. What
Bobo
my
says people are creating a narrative saying Boosie, laugh out loud, had him ordered to the state of Texas, laugh out loud, Houston, but no, it's not fact. Laugh out loud, salute.
mm-mm. What
Mm.
does Michael say? It's your story. It's your
It's your
story.
story, Auntie. You could tell if you want. You
Oh,
see,
okay.
we have a thousand views. Y'all, please hit the like button. Tamara, do you think anyone out there would ever go after these record labels for these guys being killed? Yeah. Believe it or not, I think it's in the process of happening now.
The record label. Okay. Mm.
I think so. I
Like
think I
who?
think I think there's a strategy.
Yeah, I think it's past that though. I think it's deeper than that. Because just it's the reality of it is that they don't have to go to the record label. They can create their own label. They have enough money that they don't have to sign. They don't have to sign those insurance paperwork. They do that because they know they already out in them streets. So let's take the blog it out the way. And let's just be realistic. Let's say we hood. Let's say we in these streets and we roaming and we don't care. We just about that life. So if I have an opportunity to get a deal and this label says, okay, so I'm gonna put, you're a liability. Okay. So let's put you in some insurance. So I don't want to lose my money. I don't want to sue your family. I don't, so and if something happens, your family will get paid too because they have to have some form of benefit for the the rapper to sign out on that. I think that they are smart enough to not see a benefit in it. So if I'm gonna be buried, if I'm already out there and I'm already beefing, the chances are somebody gonna pop me. So why would they not? Let's say you in that business. Why would you not cover your investment? Now, if other stuff is being done up under the rug and in the scene, in the lining, that's different. But if I'm investing my money in you and you already a liability, why would I not put you cover my money.
Right.
So I'm not mad at them for that, because the artist could have said, "Oh no, you gonna try to knock me off," and they could say, "Forget that," and be like Dolph and hustle harder. But they chose not to do that. They already know that there's a chance that I'm gonna get caught and they're gonna kill me, and my family ain't gonna get nothing. Or I can take this, go ahead and get some insurance, because I probably should have had some anyway. See, that's how I look at it. I look at it all the way around the table. So I'm not just mad at them for putting insurance policies on them. I have to cover my money. It's an investment. And you signed off on it. You don't have to. You can be like Dolph and Mo3, which is what the industry didn't want Dolph and Mo3 to put out there. See, that's why they was a bigger threat than signing the insurance policy. If that makes any type of sense. They had a formula. The average rapper don't have a formula, so they sign off on it, and they see the benefit in it because they out there in them streets like that. They gonna die anyway, in their mind.
What do you think? Do you think that they used? And I hate to say this, but what was the reasoning for them putting connecting Jay Prince with Finesse?
I think that where was Finesse in jail? In prison? Was he in prison in Texas? Where was he? Was he in Alabama? I think that they already knew
Texas.
He what?
I don't think he was in jail in Texas. I don't think so.
I think that he reached out to him and he saw whatever he was offering him, because he couldn't say that he was a manager, because that for some reason he couldn't. I don't know the legalities of it, but I think he was mad at his homies in Memphis, and this was a way for somebody to work for him and negotiate some deals for him, and they offered to get paid, and he took it. He took it because he was mad at Memphis. He was mad at CMG Bread Game. He felt like they betrayed him. That's just my take on it. Because Jay Prince was there when he signed with Moneybag. He was there. He coached, I'm sure he coached him into apologizing. You know, I just hope I just hope he did right by him. But I just the fact that they got this dirt these stains on them that people don't really realize are stains. I don't know, that part about it. I just don't want him to get caught up in it innocently. Now, if he in it, cool. But if he not, and he just trying to get out, do the right thing, I just don't want him to get caught up in it because guilty of association.
Yeah.
Because he is making smart choices. And I like that about him.
He is. He's making smart choices. The only thing that I feel, the only choice that I felt that may not have been, I don't think it was beneficial for him, was signing with Moneybag.
Well, yeah, and why would Jay Prince Jr. push that?
Right, because
that part.
Because he's in. I think he's in a partnership with CMG.
Yeah.
Which means which means that they couldn't mean Finesse no good. They in cahoots.
That part.
They used him to line Finesse up and soften him up.
So
because the goal is to always make sure nobody outshines Moneybag, and Finesse was doing that. People had made the connection that, of course, when Finesse said Moneybag ganked his style, it's not hard to see that when you hear them rap. Finesse just has a little bit more bass in his voice. You go, wait a minute, I can see that. The style is very similar.
Well, he kind of almost did the same thing with Mo3, and when he confessed out of his mouth and said that he tried to get Mo3. Okay, so there was already beef with Finesse, CMG, and Moneybag. Finesse was avoiding them. Here comes J. Prince Jr. embracing him. Jet, as soon as he get out, let's paint this picture, make it look good. He not gonna come to y'all, so he'll come to me, and then I'll ease him over that way. Mo3, John G said, J. Prince Jr. called him. Where's Mo3? We need to meet up. Let's talk. They talk, and J. Prince Jr. said he tried to get them to squash it. He chose Yella and Trapboy Freddy over Mo3 because there was already blood on the concrete. So what he did with J. Prince Jr., he was attempting to do with Mo3 and Yella. The difference is Mo3 was already a millionaire. And Finesse 2 times, what is not. So Finesse 2 times kind of felt like he needed them. And Mo3 was already self-made. But he was going to do the same thing with Mo3 and Yella that he did with CMG and Bread Game and Finesse. So
I
yes.
think if Finesse had just waited, but see, he had, like you said, he had J. Prince Jr. in his ear. If he had just waited, Finesse was, when about a month or so ago, for the last few months, Finesse ain't nobody been messing with his numbers on social media. When he dropped them videos on social media, when he dropped those videos, they go straight up. And he was doing better numbers than Moneybag.
Well, I also saw a talent in him that I saw in Dolph, because Dolph created his own lane with his own beat, his own off rhythm of his flow. And when a Finesse was in there, he created his own beat to his own flow, his own music, and he made it his. So there was a raw talent in Finesse that if just would have been patient enough to even try to figure, but we don't know what his circumstances was. You follow me? So he may not have felt like he had time enough to be patient. Dolph studied it, and he was already self-made. He was already a millionaire. So it's kind of different. He did for some reason he didn't have the patience to allow his talent to carry him. He felt like he needed to carry his talent. If he'd have been patient, his talent could have carried him. Yeah, because he has the talent. He could have created his own lane with his beat. He has a raw beat. It could be off. It could be whatever it wanted it to be. He's a very talented and skillful guy. He just didn't have the patience.
Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button.
And I just hope that whatever evidence that they have and who his name don't come up, and so he won't be implemented and he won't get caught up in the sweep when he didn't have anything to do with it. I just don't want finesse 2 times if he's not involved to get caught up in it.
TG says NBQ. I understand that part, but they turned it into a cash out transaction in rap because it's not regular business. It's typically hood dudes age 17 to 30 that doesn't know anything and they sign. That's true.
Yeah, they manipulate them. They paint a picture. They do the bait and switch. I can't stand the bait and switch, but they do it, and then people feel stuck.
Yeah. All right, y'all. It's going on 1:00 in the morning. I was only intending to be on here for like an hour and a half. I said maybe 2 hours, but we gave y'all 3 hours today. I was able to go longer because I had, a couple people up here with me. Player Cole was up here.
Oh, hey, Player Cole. Hey.
Well, he been gone.
I mean, I'm just saying, but he may see it, so he's like, hey.
Yeah, and then Auntie Fee came up and she helped me out. I said, then Auntie Fee came up and she helped me out. Because, when you talking for like an hour and a half, your throat start getting sore.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have somebody that you can collab with.
Right.
And, it's not, I don't really drop the link anymore because the hackers be waiting.
Oh, yeah, I know. How is, I can't think of his name. He got, injured. The guy who kind of crushed on you.
Oh, Harold.
How's Harold?
I don't know. I don't see Harold in here anymore. I wish he was dropping in sometimes to let us know how he's doing. I would love to know how he's doing. I hope he's doing okay.
Right. Okay. Well, it's been real.
Thank you for coming up.
You're so welcome. I should have known. You said check your IG. I should have known. Yeah, but okay. I hope I answered. Yeah, we need to check on Harold. Bye, Catalina.
Yeah, we gotta check on Harold to make sure that he's doing okay. Harold, if you're in here, I think his baby's mom being here. If she's in here, let us know how Harold is doing. I would love to know how he's doing.
Tell him so he can come up and give.
Yeah, I would like for him to come up and give his testimony.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have James
Harold. Harold would come in here. Harold had my back too, so I miss him being in here.
And Harold had plenty of questions. He had to roll down.
Yeah. Yes, we miss Harold. Harold was a big personality.
Right.
Hey, sweet babe strawberries.
Hey, come on out. Y'all come on out and say bye to the ladies.
Yeah. y'all post in the chat so I can say y'all name while I before I exit out. I like to say y'all's names. I see TG is still in here. Michael Prescott, rest in peace, young Dolph. Chopping It Up TV is still in the house. Joy Loves God. Shout out to Joy. She's a member and a moderator. Catalea is still in the house. She's a moderator. Did I say TG? I think I did.
Monica J.
What Monica at? I think Monica. I ain't seen her in here in a minute. She was in here earlier. Black Swan is in the house, is a member. Who else? Bobo is in here. Hakia is a member and a moderator. Hakia, I got the. You know what? I'm gonna make it. I promise you, I am going to make it a obligation because I finally got it all wrapped. I got Hakia some wine. I actually got some more of my moderators some wine too. But I had Hakia's first, and I put the bubble wrap and stuff around it. I went and bought the envelope with the bubbles in it to make sure, because y'all know when the mail people. But when I take it I'm gonna have it FedEx. Y'all. I think what we're gonna do next Friday is I would like to have like a watch party or something for Snoop Bands and Paper Route Wu. They got their album dropping. Did you see that video I did earlier on TV?
Mm-mm. I've been busy.
Where
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay, so Paper Route Wu and Snoop Bands is dropping an album, a mixtape rather, on the 16th. And after they announced that they was gonna drop their mixtape, got it announced that his artist was dropping their mixtape, his tape.
Mm. He's so spiteful.
Yeah,
Petty,
ooh, he's
petty.
so spiteful. He awful old to be that spiteful.
He
Tamara, do you
better.
think anyone out there would ever go after these record labels for these guys being killed? Mm-hmm. I think I went back up because I might have already read that question. I absolutely do. I think it's happening now.
Which label?
I think they all in cahoots. All the ones that's the big ones. What they do is they make their artists big. I think it's a strategy. They make them big, and then they knock them out. They make them big, where they making a lot of money, and they make sure that they own all of their masters and all of that.
So what about the ones who own their own masters? Dolph had owned his own. So what would Empire benefit being involved with Dolph?
Yeah, but Dow's situation was different.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Dow's
Like
situation.
Mo3. See, Mo3 and Dolph, they were self-made, so they weren't a part of the like that. They was just for what distribution. They had
Yeah,
different types of deals. So when I think about it, I'm thinking about it like on Dolph and Mo3. So
mhm.
they set because of how they planned it if something was to happen because they both had bags, knew they had bags on their head. So their families are set, period. Not because of the label, but because of their business minds. So so you still think that the labels are going to be caught up in Mo3 and Dolph or other?
Other.
Okay.
Dow's situation is that, I don't, it seems like with Mo3, and I'm just starting to learn more about Mo3, it seems like that was some street stuff, although other artists were involved, right? With Dow's situation, it was street stuff coupled with some more stuff. Dow's Dow's situation had a lot to do with jealousy. Um, Dolph was making a lot of money, and he was making a lot of money not just in rap but in other areas. It's people that wanted to corner whatever markets, that whatever Dolph was doing. It's people that wanted them. For people say they had wanted his, they want the city of Memphis killed him for his property. That's a damn lie.
Right. Because that's going to his son, his family, his kids. I mean, if he had them, because Dolph said that. He said he was buying up properties so that his son. Okay, I get that, but I know that that's not the case because property just don't automatically go to the city or the state. Not in do it in Memphis. Does it go to the state or does it go to the family?
It's gonna go to his family. A lot of
Right.
times they can have it, somebody contest it. They'll have
Mm.
it tied up in probate court. But I think Dolph, had a lot of his stuff planned out. They was constantly trying to kill him. They was constantly sending him threats. You got people like Black Youngster constantly putting that in songs, or I'll just say allegedly, he put it, he didn't say Dolph, but a lot of people say that, that's who he was referring to. So I have to say allegedly, but even if he was not talking about Dolph, I mean, we can't negate the fact that there was a pattern and a history of trying to kill the boy. So I'm sure he had his affairs in order.
Tamara, let me say this. Dolph and Mo3 situation, even with the jealousies and all of that, are very closely tied. They're very, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Even with them being self-made. But there's one thing. Okay, so there's one person that I'm very uncomfortable with that was very, 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 very close to Dolph and Paper Route Empire that I don't think that I believe is close to Yella and Trapboy.
And who's
That
that?
oh baby, oh baby, the radio personality
Oh.
who was a part of blackballing Mo3 in Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what do
So
you think that his part was in that?
I just know he was a part of blackballing Mo3. But he loved Dolph. He loves Paper Route. He's a part of Paper Route.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there the is the breaker of the similarities in Dolph and Mo3. Baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna leave that there for now.
Okay.
Joy, love, God, yeah. Yeah. So he's
Rest in peace.
also a what he say? What recipe say?
Rest in peace, Young Dolph says Shatana drops on September the 23rd. Unk dropped yesterday. Snoop and Woo on the way, pre going up. Right. Go run them up. Yeah, Unk dropped yesterday. Make sure y'all go run Unk up.
What is rest in peace, Young Dog? He said okay. He just had became a part. He got close when Dolph died. Okay, because I remember. Yeah, he got his pre necklace in Dolph's afterlife after he passed. He
Who
was
did?
gifted, baby.
Mm.
He got it during Christmas, around Christmas.
Who gave it to him?
He didn't show that
Dad
part.
left.
He just got
Um.
it, and he jumped around and hopped around and said, "Dolph's still taking care of me."
Hmm.
So
Uh,
yeah,
thank you, TG.
yeah, that's the
So tell me what you think, though, because you mentioned him. So do you think he's like he's a mold or something?
I just know that he was a part of Black Baltimore 3 for Yella and Trap, and they are cool. And I think that he tied Yella and Trap to Dolph.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So, I just, as a Mo3 fan, he is an issue for me on Mo3 side, but he's not an issue for me on Dolph's side.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. So he is a person. If there was anything that made, never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. But he is my uneasy for with Dolph and Mo3. He is my uncomfortable. I
Okay.
believe that Mo3 saw some things and knew some things that was deeply, heavily involved that he wasn't comfortable with. And I also think that Dolph saw some of the same things.
You say
So
you
I
believe Mo3 saw some things?
saw some things that were deeply involved that he wasn't comfortable with. And I also think that Dolph did too.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said he just had become a part Auntie Fee. He got close when Dolph died.
But I can't, I don't, I know that, but I know they did some couple of videos together, that trap video with, Trapboy and, Bebe and Dolph. They did some videos a few years back together. So more than one, I think.
Octavia said Mia gave it to him.
I mean, I can assume that, but he didn't say that. So I don't want to put that in it. I can make that assumption, yes. But when Bebe put the video out there, he did not say how he got it or who delivered it to him. I would assume that, but it was gifted to him after Dolph had passed.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said Mia didn't give that to him.
Okay, I mean, I can make that assumption, but I don't know that.
If anybody gave out a pre-chain, it was probably Daddy O.
But how he said it, I have the video. He said Dolph still, he was extremely excited, and he said Dolph still taking care of me. He's still taking care of me. That's what he said. My dog's still taking care of me.
You know what? Dolph died on November the 16th.
17,
So if he was assassinated, was it the 16th or 17th?
17.
Okay. So I'm sure if he was having chains made for people,
Okay.
I'm sure he probably started having those jewelers to me. That was around the Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that stuff was probably already in progress.
So does that mean he was going to make him a part of Pre before he was assassinated, or
That's
was he already a part of Pre?
I don't know.
And like
Um,
the young kid that got killed in Atlanta, he had a Pre chain. He was he a part of Pre? He was in a video with Dolph, you know. So did he get that after or before? I mean, so those little things like that, you know. I mean, I guess it don't matter, but he definitely made him a part of Paper Route Empire.
mm-hmm.
Dolph said in his new song that he met up with Jay-Z, right? And yeah, yeah. He had hate all around him, you know. He had the formula. He didn't need them. And his arrogance was too much for him, you know. You know. I love him for it. And he was a giver. and he was a protector of, you know, his camp
Because
and his family.
he protected those young men to the end, didn't he?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He is the ultimate am I my brother's keeper. So we can say, yeah, you know, that's just cliche. No, that is what Dolph did. That's what he was about. He was his brother's keeper. Mhm. And
Yeah.
Dolph knew he had a bag on his head. He knew his days was numbered. I don't care what nobody say. The way he moved and the way he planned and how things are unfolding now, it was it was as meditated as the call on his life.
Mm-hmm.
He was just supposed to make it out, though. You know, whatever help he needed was supposed to come before they got to him. That's how I look at it. Yeah,
Yes,
he yeah.
Jay-Z ain't no saying he's a hater on the low.
Who?
They said Jay-Z.
I don't think Jay-Z. I don't think he. I think he is up there high enough that what Dolph was doing, if he continued to do that and put it out there for other people to follow, there would be no need. He would retire. He would have to retire. They couldn't make money off of people. In one of Jay Fizzle's songs that he make more money than they one of the rapper CEO. I mean, didn't he say that?
I think he did. Jay Fizzle said he make a lot of money.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Who taught him?
Dog.
Dolph. So imagine if Dolph taught 100 rappers the game. He they would close business.
They
He
would
would close
they couldn't extort because they extorting now.
absolutely. I know he was talking about got it. Yes. So this is why Dolph had to be put to rest. He knew the formula. And he was hell bent on spreading it out, teaching it to him. If you listen, see, that's why Fabio couldn't make it because he wouldn't listen. He wouldn't listen. He wouldn't follow directions. That's why he got left behind. Yeah. See, he only knew one way. Dolph had the way. That fake gold guy. You understand what I'm saying? Dolph had the formula. He was looking for the key. Dolph had the formula. That's why he got left behind. That's why you mad at Key Glock. You ain't mad at Key Glock. You mad at Dolph. Dolph is who left you, not Key Glock. You just take it out on Key Glock. You know, I'm gonna leave him alone. Rest in peace, young dog. I'm gonna leave him alone. But they be telling me I know too much.
He said, how about he thought he saw Glock car the other day and threatened to shoot it up?
Why you
Lord.
mad at Glock? You know, and that's so funny. What is that, Mr. The aggression is in the wrong. You mad at Dolph. Dolph is the one who left you behind. Cause I'd have left you too. You know. But why you taking it out on Key Glock? Why is he not taking it out on Daddy O? Huh? Because if he don't think Daddy O is still operating with Pre, he crazy. So why he taking it out on Key Glock? Because I found the video where it was intentional. He passed the torch to Key Glock. Okay? So why you mad at Glock? because he was chosen to carry it on.
Rest in peace, young Dolph said he hate Daddy O too. He hate the whole pre.
Okay. Well. But he was really good friends with Key Glock at one point. He still feel like somebody owe him something. Dude, make better choices. Make better choices. That's all I'm gonna tell him. And then for him to try to team up with old boy, that was yeah, girl. You know how I feel about that too. Yeah, but I
Let me
love
see.
Dolph.
Yeah, 141 likes. Y'all, let's see. It's 142 people still in here. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Please
And
hit
come out
the like button.
and come out and say hi to us.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You still hanging around at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? Come on out in the comment section and let's just come on and say hey before we go. Come on now, baby. Come on.
some probably want some probably want to say hi, but they can't because they hid from the channel.
Okay, here go. Oh, there go the Democrat.
Hey, Democrat. It's a lot of people still rocking with us though. At what 1:30?
1:30.
1:30 in the morning. Anissa Moore
Hey,
is a
Anissa.
member.
Hey.
Hey, Miss Anissa. Who else is in here? I want to at least salute you before we get off.
I'm gonna hop down and speak to some folk in the section. Y'all have a well. I can't say good night. It's morning, not morning, not morning. Morning.
Yeah, it's
Antonio
morning.
H. It's 11 here. Where are you?
He got to be in California.
11. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hop down.
Okay,
I'm
thank
out.
you for coming up.
You're so very welcome.
All right. Yeah, that was Auntie Fee about them facts. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Player Co. Street Politics. Player Co is from Hey Natty Rose. Hey Antonio H. Pet Player Co is from out of Memphis, actually. The he's Player Cold ear be to the streets. He's got the pass to the underground, the Memphis underground world for real. And Auntie Fee has a vlog, Auntie Fee about them facts. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but I think Auntie Fee is based in Texas. I think. Um, let's see. TG says, "Yep." But you guys, I really thank you, Divine Touch. I appreciate that so much. Auntie Fee is in Dallas. Auntie Fee is based in Dallas. But y'all put those dolphins in the chat. And as you put them dolphins in the chat, because y'all know we always leave out of here with that spirit of Dolph. And before I let y'all go, I always like to say a prayer over all of my people. I like to pray coming in now and going out. Put those dolphins in the chat, you guys. We like to carry that spirit of Dolph. Carry that spirit of Dolph. Y'all put those dolphins in the chat. Stop ringing. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you guys, I am back. I am back. Let's see. I see those dolphin signs. I want to pray before y'all get off. Um, you guys, first of all, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I sincerely appreciate y'all tuning in. And I ask God to cover everyone that has been on this live with us tonight. Every evil eye, every evil wisher, every evil thought that has been on here with bad intentions, we send the curse back to the sender. No weapon formed against me or any of my subscribers that came in here with good intentions shall prosper. Anything that rises up against any of us in judgment will be condemned. No devil in hell could ever stop the plan of God. All bad wishers, all jealous people, all evil people will be destroyed. Anyways, okay? So I want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to have a good night. And even after you get off of here, make sure you pray and ask God to surround you. Have your warring angels to surround you, because you got people on here that's wishing evil on folks. So you have to keep on the armor of God. Okay. Make sure you pray when you get off of here. If I get home in time tomorrow night, because I got to go out on a case. But if I get home in time, I might get on tomorrow night. But I'm definitely trying to do a video before I get out of here in the morning. I love you guys. Have a good night.